Alrighty, so we left that tiny little town to go find whatever type of creature it was that was killing everything. Our wizard was completely convinced that it was a griffin.
You ever know what the town was?
Or at least it was beak snake something.
Beak snake?
Sure.
Yeah.
Your ad's honestly relatively close.
It was I forget the first part was something beak.
Oh, that's close. Was it beard fat beak?
No, I want to say it was like grab beak.
Glad
Gladbeak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Beak.
I have
Glad beige.
beige.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
however
I
you
have
okay.
glad beige.
our very accurate German pronunciation, glad beak.
Glad beak.
In the
Glad beak.
town tavern's called the Floodstone. Continue.
There you go.
Don't forget a
The
lot of us have
Flintstone?
fear.
Flood.
Floodstone, not the
I
Flintstone.
know. So we took the daughter of one of the victims with us. Her name's Veronica, and she's giving us a little guided tour of the woods because we're so good at surviving. Along the way, we heard this horrible screech multiple times. Wizard kept telling us it was 3 halves of a griffin. Yeah,
Right.
you aren't ever gonna live that down.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, three halves of a
Scary
griffin.
double creature that has three
Is
halves.
that the part you weren't going to let anybody
Oh,
forget?
ever. Like, it's written right here. 3 halves of a griffin.
It shall live on with beard fat.
The noble beaked lion cat half.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Shame for that.
Thank
Maybe
you.
I was
That's the new
making a
beard
mistake
fat.
again.
That's the new beard fat.
As we approach this wide open space, we see a giant divot in the ground, and it looks like something crash landed there. After we found a whole bunch of. After we found some disembodied body parts covered in some kind of rot slime.
He has feathers too.
So we went out to investigate that divot, and I made sure to keep an eye out to the east from where it looked like this came, and was immediately shot in the leg. From the west.
From the west.
From
yes.
the west. Cause why not? We hadn't heard the roar in a little bit, but there was a giant cave as well. As we were investigating, and I was shot. A bunch of Skaven or rat beasts.
Yes, rat
Beastmen
Skaven
came-
don't exist.
Right, came out of the woods, and I immediately went in for the attack. Found out pretty quickly that one, I can't hit anything, and then long weapons suck. They're against you, because I counted. Now there were 11 times that I would have hit if it had not been a long weapon.
The long weapon advantage.
Happened to be 3 times.
For some reason, the Skaven kept trying to access the cave during the battle. They would yell and go towards it, and then we would shoot them with something, and they would come back.
Go ahead.
I don't know what that means.
2 fingers. Funny ears.
As I was continuing to not hit whatever I was hitting, Biscuit's a good boy. Came up to save, to at least give me a fighting chance.
Yeah.
And then the new Wolf, I want to say Wolfgang every single Wolfgang Puck made a beeline towards the fellows with the gun to try to distract them. And then a huge shriek came out of the cave as what was left of the rats seemed to retreat.
For the record, we also have a lot of fear. Majority of us have a good chunk of fear.
I have no fear. I have, I'm guessing, plenty of infection.
Yes. You got a bit of dirty wounds.
Yeah, I got track of those.
You've been role playing the last couple of weeks.
Exactly. It
Okay,
took me out
so your
for-
character is Oswald? Okay, just want to make sure I give the experience bonus to the right person. Okay.
That's kids are pet.
Keep in mind, just so everybody knows that I want to correct something small, is that there's actually at least 2 Skaven that made it into the cave that did not come back out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Correct.
I thought they got to it and didn't go in.
No, they
No,
went
no,
all
they
the way in.
Yeah, two
And those ones
disappeared
get
into
no
the cave.
And then
Right.
there was a screech.
Yeah.
But yeah, my big note was long weapons suck. That was the number one.
Yeah.
We don't see
Skaven.
it.
Seriously, I don't remember any of that.
You don't remember any of the Skaven?
He was afraid.
Thank you for not mentioning
dogs up
any
your
road
ganking.
walking.
Yeah.
If you remember, the next day I popped with the flu,
Okay.
Your
and
dog's up here
I
ganking.
was sick as fuck when I was
Okay.
here. I didn't realize it.
Okay.
I don't remember anything about what he
What
just
he just
recapped.
covered?
All you
That's
have
a
to
good thing you
remember
recapped it.
is you hate him because he scared you the entire time.
Yes.
Yes, that
I
was
mean,
the key thing.
The entire
Yes.
fight.
Yes.
Every
Something
time
more
you
than
started
this
thinking about recovery, he would cast more spells.
Fuck. I literally have no idea what we're
I
doing.
made an
So,
amazing shot.
We were here trying to find
And this
what
did
was
that.
it thought was a griffin,
Right.
and we got ambushed by like about
Like,
a
not
dozen
bringing
or
rules.
so
Oh.
Skaven. And
Okay.
They attacked us. We killed them.
I
Now we're
followed you.
Okay,
dealing with
so a
stuff now.
couple of
Dude, I don't
Rifle and
infrastructure keeping mechanics. On your desktop, you should now have a RPG folder,
Okay.
which includes rules for the various games. The main
Wait.
one relevant for this
What?
is Warhammer, which includes
Where?
not only the core rules,
Nice.
a blank character sheet, but also the combat modifiers table that has been slightly modified to account for things that were overlooked previously. When I was reviewing it, the table that he had was actually really spot
my
on.
mouse is
Okay, there really wasn't
messed
much
up now.
change. The main difference, however, is I found in the rules, apparently, the maximum bonus you can get due to any and all sources is plus 60. The minimum penalty you can get is minus 30.
The maximum penalty.
Maximum penalty, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Anything beyond that, irrelevant.
Always have a -30.
Yeah, so like,
That's right. You always have a minus 30, but you might sometimes get a plus 60.
Yes.
No.
Which still translates to a -30. because
Say, I
that's
think the
not bad.
only relevance we've had so far is the -30.
Does
The plus 60 you guys have frequently passed.
Does that count for stuff like
has this stuff been
flying?
programmed?
Any
George, has this been
modifiers
programmed in?
that apply, the biggest modifier you can have is plus
When we
60.
checked it, I think it was working.
There's no
Okay.
folders on the
Because
desktop.
I've noted,
There's
I'm
none?
looking at average
Like,
size of
how does
small
that
and
work for
medium,
skills?
Morning.
which means I no longer have
Oh.
bonus.
Is it just
Okay,
correct?
never mind.
Because
That's the
last
question.
game, you
I
I don't know
never
if maybe
got
there's
rid of
a
our
secondary
small
screen.
So because we're not using
Should be
it,
RPG
bonus
files?
bonuses are negative.
Not there?
Okay.
So we just deleted the down.
There's nothing on
It
bones
gets
either.
rid of all that.
Okay,
information.
well, I'll fix it then.
I'm
So
all
that
that
should be
pure
okay.
because my mouse completely, like my whole thing froze. So I'm restarting.
It might be that when he reboots, it's there.
No, it was there.
Oh, you had the folder?
Yeah, it was bottom right.
Oh, see, I don't have it. I know a special one.
Yes.
But
Okay,
That's
well,
your computer.
Yeah.
I'm still special, then. You're not.
you are. So, okay, I'll have to go through. Most likely, I just missed one or two of the computers when I was setting it up. But we have a folder now, which will get shared, and you will have it. So,
Motor.
I can still pull up roll. Insurance.
you could,
Oh, yes.
yes. That will
He
be
just
covered.
randomly starts rolling.
You
with
have
Master
the
charts.
important thing.
Rolemaster is in that folder also.
So I
But
did you see my comments? I never saw you reply to my comments about that yet so far.
about roll, I didn't see any comments.
All right.
So.
I did message you. about
Okay,
a couple.
no, I'll
You
take a
don't
look
wanna
at it.
play Rolemaster, do you?
Not at all.
Okay.
He's not a fan of Rolemaster.
No, not at all. It's only my most favorite game system of all times. Damn it.
I won't join then. Nope.
Only frustrating thing is that there's a huge learning curve, and so it can be much slower than most other games.
No, the most frustrating fucking thing about that game is, oh, I died again.
No, the most frustrating part of the game is you stole my kill.
Yes, there we go.
You say
I
that-
spent 10 rounds fighting that orc to get my 5 times experience for killing the first creature, and you walk up and hit it with one thing and get far more experience than me. That's the most frustrating.
That's where the GM needs to step in and
He
hand
did
wave that.
didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, I did away with that whole aspect. But
It was
original
kind of funny during the game. So.
in original Rolemaster was always I'm just about to finally finish the guy off, and somebody takes a shot at him from a distance and they get
Yes.
killed.
They would literally step out of combat with something, shoot the one that you're about to kill, so they can take it and step back.
Because experience at
You
the
just
time,
reach across the table with like,
because
There you go,
experience at the time was an individual calculation, we had people who would intentionally hold their action until after somebody else hit them once, and then they would attack them so they could get the kill.
That's just scummy.
That's the game. So yeah, it was you stole my kill.
Yeah, it was a lot of metagaming.
This was a long time ago.
Onward
Okay.
to bird.
So, you guys are in this clearing. There was a large hole. We're going to fast forward as Biscuit comes trotting back happily having dispatched the remaining rat with the gun.
Okay.
Okay. As he does so, you hear some scrambling coming from the cave entrance, and a one-armed rat-like beastman comes crawling out of the cave before he gets about maybe 3 or 4 yards and then collapses, covered in blood, gashes, and so forth, and it looks like his arm and shoulder has been ripped from his body.
Yep.
This other rat's dead then too, right?
Yes, all the rats at this point appear to be dead.
Okay, it's still there.
Yeah.
I would do something, but my
The-
computer is currently
I mean,
frozen.
Mine did the same thing. I hit the F5 once, and then I had to sit and wait for it to reboot.
No, like,
I guess he
even
found
on
the bird.
mouses.
Yep, we found it. Time to go home.
Cancel that.
Jerk's done.
Interesting.
So,
I don't know.
so my character over here.
Okay.
Guys are not feeling so good.
Huh?
Good roll.
I checked
I
him
took,
out.
I
Looks
took a
fine.
beating.
Oh, shoot, that's
okay.
right.
Yeah. Quite a few. Yeah, he took a beating. According to health, it looks like Goebel is almost
Gobble.
dead,
I changed it.
and Oswald is pretty badly injured.
He changed it for you, but we can't.
All right, let's see. Which one are you? Which one are you?
Is heal a dex?
He's in the
skill?
top of the grouping.
Is he a dex-based skill?
Intelligent.
No,
It's
it's
intelligence.
I'm gonna
Intel.
retrieve the roll.
Well, I think
warp
the
rifle
roll
we're
was
doing.
dex. You get the bonus for intelligence.
What warp-lock rifle?
The rifle on top. The
Heal is
rifle that
intelligence.
was
Okay.
That's
The
why I'm
big,
so
long,
awesome at it.
sparkly stick?
Which one are you?
I am.
Okay, you
I'm
go over
up
there.
and to the
How
left
much
of
can you
it.
carry? What's your
I believe
encumbrance
I'm
range?
Up by
Encumbrance value.
the dog.
Right.
Which is me swing
I
sword.
don't know.
Oh, this
I'm right next to you.
this is your character, right?
Me swing.
Me swing.
Okay. The entire outfit with wires and gear and everything weighs 8.
Ah,
I'm gonna
never mind.
try to
You can
patch.
carry it. You're just
I
going
can
slow.
carry it. I just don't
Okay.
want to carry it when we're about to do a big bird.
What are you talking about? The gun?
Yeah.
I plan on breaking that.
I agree. I just it's kind of cool to have a.
Sean, would you like me to roll to the heal?
Sure.
I've just been curious about the
Tends to happen
fire
whenever
campaign.
All right.
anything
And I died. No.
something goes wrong.
We're outside of combat.
I wanted one.
Is there is screeching still happen?
Not currently.
So
There's
I'm-
no other noise other than the wizard playing around with the machinery, and you guys dealing with pain.
So I can't tend to myself, can I? So
You
I
can at -20.
I'm gonna go look at the healer and be like, hey.
All right, I got 3 success levels on Oswald.
You mean the cook?
Yeah, so it's going to be 3.
Yes,
plus
the
your
cook.
yes, you can cook now. So
That is going to provide you, my friend, with 8 hit
Oh.
points.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the one doing it.
What were you asking, Ben?
What are you talking about? We're
okay,
professionals.
you look like you were looking at Matt.
We got
We say
the
something.
glasses.
Okay, then.
Okay. So I am going to reload all my weapons and see if Goebel can get some healing from the halfling cook, whatever he is now.
Okay, so you guys are going to take 10,
and-
15 minutes to do some healing, resting, and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other two are not injured. Neither of them are.
All of the weapons look to be functionally filthy. They're rusty, they're covered with dirt, etc. You're fairly certain those that got injured are probably going to be infected, and there's not much you can do about it right now.
Okay.
Okay, unless you have 11 healing poultices?
I have a few.
I got hit 7 times.
7 times.
7
So
times.
a healing poultice, you would need 1 for everything to eliminate the chances of infection.
Okay, well, I think it might be just easier to treat the infection at this point.
It could be.
If I survive it, it's fine.
Does the rifle use gunpowder or the
That-
weird?
You're unsure.
Go-
Okay.
There's a
Gobble,
couple of big
got hit once.
metal
Who's
tubes
that?
that look
oh my
like
God.
containers of some sort,
Yeah.
and
Those are
a hose that
great.
connects
I'll
to
have
it,
to open one.
and then several other canisters on it.
Okay.
Do you have any black
Should
black
be
powder skills?
Near that
No.
cluster.
It's all completely foreign to you.
Bottom left.
character.
Wasn't that the character that got blown up?
I have a lot of lore. None.
He retired
Okay.
Black
way
powder.
earlier.
So the only thing you know is if it is black powder or similar to black powder, messing with it is probably very hazardous.
I have black powder.
Okay.
Wasn't it? No,
Just
it's-
ask me.
Yeah.
So no.
So
Oh,
All-
no.
Okay then.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's your intelligence minus 1.
Yeah, but that's a crit failure, isn't it?
That doesn't apply to non-combat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was like,
normal.
You know what?
Typically not, no. But
So I actually hurt him.
no, you just didn't heal nearly as much.
Okay, okay.
It depends on your intelligence bonus, but
Oh, then that would be 4. He healed for 4 hit points.
Okay.
Probably-
I can't edit any of that right now because my computer's still frozen.
Hey, hold down the power button.
I already tried that.
Hold it down for like 5 seconds, it'll turn off.
Yes, I tried that earlier.
I guarantee it'll work.
There you go. It's off.
6 seconds. Way to go.
Awkward.
I'm talking about I turned it off and then I turned it back on. The
Okay.
same thing happened.
Okay. What is it locking up at?
The loading screen
Stuff.
Every time I
The
go to
loading
this
screen
board,
of the
it's like-
game?
of the game.
Of the game. Okay, so in that case, just press F5
What?
to refresh the browser.
Didn't
I
It still wouldn't do it?
yes.
I get
I
home, I'm all
tried
excited
that.
to play
Okay.
Saturdays today. I'm like, yay.
So,
There's not.
Doesn't recognize the graphics card.
what else you guys like to do? The wizard hauls over this bunch of equipment. Looks strange and mechanical.
Get that crap away from me. Why didn't you break it over there?
Please.
I'm not risking breaking it. That was
I'm
just
giving
ridiculous.
snacks
Medic.
to biscuits.
Can you help me out?
Yeah, you seem
Yeah, yeah.
you seem really good at breaking this stuff.
You shut your mouth. All right.
Was I there when it blew up on you, or was I the elf?
You were the elf.
Okay.
Which one are you?
I'm making sure Biscuit knows what
I
a good
am.
boy he
So
is.
Gobble
This guy right
is
here.
the one
John.
that healed 4?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll heal him.
Gonna go toss it. Toss the nose bed.
The
Believe it or not, if you
2-foot
roll the
depression?
same thing you did as him, I'm fully healed. So
okay.
I'll probably do all right.
Okay.
I've rolled
You
horrible. I
dump
don't
you
understand
dump it in
why.
the divot in the field, and
It's gonna be easier to remember where it is.
I'm barely scratched.
it's not going to walk away.
I
Doesn't appear to be.
I am fully aware.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. It's a good thing I have such high skill.
I can't
Fuck.
log in as myself anymore.
That's 6 points.
I'm healed.
Whatever it is,
Could you try kicking me from the game?
You're just having all sorts of problems today,
Yeah.
aren't you?
tried.
Oh, because it's showing that you're already logged in.
There you go.
Yeah.
so what's the goal? We're going after this bird.
I don't know. It's his obsession, not mine.
Yeah.
I don't want to get eaten by some giant bird that can rip a rat man in half.
The towns.
It's just his arm. It's not in half.
Go ask him about it. We have established
I
that
love that
caw and tiki do not work.
I love that.
Take the leg. Take the leg.
Should we
You want a late model car?
should we try to lure it out, or are we gonna go in after it? Because I mean,
One of my favorite movies.
If it's a bird, we probably don't want it outside right now.
Yeah, we want to trap it in there.
well, I see what it did to that rat that,
That would be
went
funny
in
as shit.
there.
All right.
Well, that was easy.
We got it out.
All right, let's get in the cave.
Well, that's what we could do. We lure it out, let it fly around.
I start
do whatever it's
walking
gonna do.
towards
We
the
hide
cave
in the back of the
entrance.
cave
Go for
wait
it.
for it to
I'm
go to
done.
sleep.
I'm still trying to get in.
I don't understand what these
My goal was I'd be asking you guys while you're getting medicated.
Yeah, like I said, about 15 minutes or so has
So
gone
my
by.
plan is to go into the cave.
Okay.
Hopefully we have a light. Hey, light me up again. That worked well.
Okay.
Okay.
Plenty of light.
I'm gonna go by the cave.
Yeah. Presumably the halfling's gonna stay away when I do that.
Yeah, I'm asking him to cast a spell on
Or
me.
pray.
Yeah, I'm getting the
Okay,
fuck away
okay.
from all of you. I'm gonna go down here. Come here, dog.
That's why we pray.
That's the right one, right? I think so.
Nope. And no
That's the right one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it didn't work.
Nope.
Shall
But there was
pray
no overcast.
and probably so.
All right, I'm glowing, right?
Nope.
Oh,
What?
give me a second.
The correct answer when he asks, "Am I glowing?" You say, "Yes, you are."
You, why are you pregnant? You are glowing.
You got a glow about you, man.
I did it.
I've got to learn your skincare routine.
Okay.
It's his
So that-
oiliness.
You guys see a small house cat
What?
walk up to the cave entrance
Hi, meow meow.
I'll
and
cast it.
walk in.
What do you want it on? Shield.
Shield,
I'll
yeah.
cast it on shield because I
Look at the
should
dog.
probably
See.
ask you guys that.
Okay.
Is it white?
Congrats, you have an hour.
Okay, there we go.
I'm in.
Okay.
Maybe?
Let me,
It's a really effective spell.
see.
So I have the effectiveness of that. What is it? A torch?
I believe I can increase it to a lantern if you want.
Yeah, I'd rather that.
Yeah, I'll make the channeling test and increase it to a lantern.
Oh.
Why is everybody spread out?
That's what they like to do.
Hang on, I'm still trying to get all my stuff set because I was frozen.
I'm making a channeling
they
test to
shoot,
increase the light bit to a lantern.
lasers that go through people.
Okay.
No,
It's fine. The two of us together, we blocked them.
that's right.
We stopped an
Lantern
explosion.
now.
Okay. So I have the effectiveness of a lantern on me. Sean.
I need to update a couple things real quick.
It's nice that I'm actually useful now. I should probably.
Where are you? Oh, there you were. Yeah. Is that where you prayed at?
Hurry there.
Make it quiet.
Okay,
What
Already
does-
do upgrades.
ignore the stats.
What?
Does not actually have the stats of a great cat.
I'm quite disgusted in the fact that he just prayed to some
Actually, I
foolish god.
think that's the wrong one.
Wait, what?
Guy an atheist?
Oh, that guy's targeting Hellman.
Ulrich.
Oh,
Even
how's
worse.
that not a foolish guy?
What do you?
Dad and you died.
Yeah. Oh. All right. The halfling doesn't know what he's talking about. It's okay.
Okay.
Whichever one's the god of beer.
So now you should have it.
Out of beer and booze.
And yes, it does have night vision.
That would be Orc.
Okay.
Okay, so it is owned by you. You should be able to move it around.
Okay.
Doesn't help you because you can't see anything because it's
Amazing.
still dark in there.
He disappeared.
Oh man! So he doesn't get like cat-like night vision?
He does. He gets night vision. That lets you see with a little bit of light. It's dark in the cave.
Oh,
What are we doing about Veronica?
She's with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has approach.
I assume it's not just a black wall there.
That's what I was.
Correct.
I'm like, the light would go into the cave, and there would be it'd be like whatever.
I'm gonna make sure nothing is able to make it out of the cave. I'm gonna make sure I'm right in
Let
front.
me give you a little bit of sunlight as far as the cave.
I also have that lantern on me.
Does that help?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just real.
So that's
glad
what you
I
can see.
accidentally
Now,
shoot the thing.
as you guys are all approaching, a couple of things you notice. First off, the outside of the cave, there's quite a bit of mud and moisture that seems to be seeping out of the cave. Okay, that's what the various contours and everything are on the map. There's also a surprising number of body parts, most of which seem to be fresh-ish within the last, according to the halfling, within the last week or so. Doesn't look so much as whole bodies, but remnants, like some legs, an arm,
I'm sure we could put somebody back together.
things like that. You could certainly assemble a few people. They wouldn't really be. It's more of a jigsaw at that point. Okay.
They're
Now,
Why does
all-
this guy have two left hands?
all of them, for the most part, are covered with flies and bugs and so forth, and have decayed as appropriate for the last week or two, however long they've been here. They're also crawling with large white maggots, roughly the size of a thumb.
Oh,
Protein.
What
Yeah,
the
man.
heck?
Okay, no.
oh.
Maggots are.
Aren't you Mr. Outdoor guy?
Maggots are typically more like a mealworm,
What are
like
they?
real small. But these are thickness-wise like the size of a dwarf thumb. Okay.
What?
The smell from inside the cave is absolutely horrific, like that of death. There's no sound otherwise coming from inside.
What kind of body parts are they? Furry.
No,
Or
human.
Pull a couple strips off my shirt, my undershirt, and
Okay.
stuff them up my nose.
Yeah, it's important to protect yourself from infection.
What?
Right.
What? What
The
insects?
maggots are following me.
Would insects and all that just be part of the beast lore?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just want to know. Have I ever seen maggots of that size? Maggots, MROUS.
Yes, nice.
I love how we all were on the same page.
Is it challenging or?
Just give me a roll, blind roll.
Okay. One GM roll.
Oh no.
Okay. They appear to be maggots in appearance,
Okay.
but the size is unusual. You definitely haven't seen anything along this size.
Okay. Then what I already knew. Okay. I look at the group and say, expect some pretty dang big bugs.
Okay. Little kitty cat goes walking inside. Some of you might be able to still see it for a bit as it walks in.
Can you put the lantern light on me, please?
I can do that. Just a second. And you are there. And you have a lantern, you said?
The effectiveness of a lantern, yes, it's magic.
Okay.
I think that will made my laptop card.
Let me know when we can move, and I'll get that going.
Yeah.
I have an empty vial.
Okay.
I'm going to take one of the.
Squeeze a maggot into it?
Yeah, I'm going to put a maggot into it as a sample.
Okay.
Love it.
It's
Take more. That's good food.
It's a tight fit for the bottle, but you managed to push it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
hit the vial. I love it.
I mean, through the top of the vial and everything. I mean,
Okay.
inside it has enough room. It sort of
Yeah.
sits there, squirming around, sort of like biting it, whatever.
Smoothie.
Hey,
Yeah,
Warlock.
I'm going to keep it as a sample.
Hey, Warlock.
What?
Can you get any sense or feel of the magic in here?
There's no particular magic that you're detecting in here. Nothing unusual per se.
Nothing. No.
The cat waits for you just at the edge of the light. Up ahead, you can see more bodies.
See the cat.
You don't see the cat
Hell no.
right here.
Oh, is that the cat?
That's the cat.
He's in an alcove.
It is a cat.
We couldn't see him when he was a person.
You mouse over. It should say white cat.
Nope. It
Does
says 16 yards.
Okay. Well, let me change that so that its identity
Shooting
shows up
missed.
for everybody.
There goes the cat.
Okay, in all fairness, it doesn't.
In
do
the
that for
defense
everybody.
of you,
Here it is. White
I was gonna say there's no identities for anybody I scroll over. I just see the
I
picture.
understand. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Normally you don't see anybody. You just see the range. But
You
yes.
can see Veronica.
I draw my sword.
Okay. Is everybody else staying outside?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I am trying to figure out my laptop.
if we can avoid aggro.
Okay.
So you're still not in?
No, I got in.
Address.
I tried opening
I'm still
RPG
outside.
files.
Correct.
Oh,
I tried to open
Yeah,
RPG
that's
files.
useful
Crashed my
stuff.
laptop.
Yeah, no, I thought you changed yourself into the cat.
No. You
Okay.
just saw a little cat.
come on. You're stealing that ability from me too?
We came to
Did you like pull it out of a pocket or something?
No, just came out of the
Oh,
woods.
No,
Fucking cat.
no.
It's like your halflings.
Oh.
Might be one of the survivors from the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'll point out
Anyways.
Fane got that for
I-
Did it load in, Ben?
I was shocked.
It crashed when he opened the RPG files.
Oh. Keep those closed for now.
That's why his computer's having issues.
Yeah, you need to not go to those websites.
That's
Man.
right.
I left
So-
it alone.
He's not
Oh,
denying.
Yeah,
it.
but you and I looked immediately
Yeah,
at
I
each
was
other.
like, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
So is your intent, at least for communication wise, instruct everybody to stay back while your cat wanders in?
Well, it doesn't have any dark vision or whatever. It's whatever.
Okay, so
it's
you need
regular-
Matt to go with it.
Whatever the stats are of a normal cat are,
Right.
is what it has.
Which
So
is night
it-
vision.
Which is night vision. So, I was originally under the interpretation in my head, at least, that it had some dark vision. So I've been set it in there for scouting. But yes, I at least need that.
Okay. Or you can
Go
cast
ahead.
light on the.
That's what I was originally thinking, also, because it can do everything that a normal cat can do. So I was originally thinking, as an idea, I mean, you can't do that right now. But like, cast light on a thing, the cat carries it in there.
Yeah.
Cast the light on the
Or you
cat.
cast light on a ball of yarn and the cat chases it in.
That too. You could do
Oh,
that
so if he cast it on a ball of yarn and it unrolled, would it continuously be lit?
No.
the entire-
It just all
Like an
reduce-
LED rope.
reduce the diameter. I would do that absolutely. You end up with nothing but a glowing piece of yarn at some point.
I would probably be willing to say yes, but the strength of the light would also diminish based on how much yarn was there.
Affect fireflies.
But it'd be a great way to find your way back someplace without any vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, except for tripping on everything else.
But you would at least have this glowing yarn.
I
You'll
know
get me
it's
back.
there. Okay, so everybody else is going with the cat then?
Yeah.
Well, at least 3 of the people.
Shield and weapon out.
Okay, shield and
Just,
weapon.
putting that
Okay, so as you guys move into this section, on the walls, the walls of the cave look like it is packed dirt, roots, and boulders, and so forth. In several cases, there's large gouge marks in the stone from some sort of claw, you would suspect. Okay. Here and there, you see feathers scattered on the ground, partially charred, almost glowing, multicolored as you approach with the light.
Really? Why did you wish that into existence?
I didn't say anything, but I mean, it makes more sense to me.
Mhm.
The only thing I'm looking at right now, even though I have no stone cunning or whatever you want to call it, I want to see if it looks like this is a natural cave. I mean, it appears to be, especially if it's oozing with fluid.
Yeah, I mean, there's water and moisture dripping from the roofs, not actively, but enough that keeps everything muddy.
If it was work, there'd be tracks of some sort because they would
Yeah.
have to move the material out.
Yeah, you do see footprints in the mud.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any tracking abilities.
Other than the little girl, yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me a tracking roll.
Next, I'm trying to see if there's a safe path to follow. So, quote unquote.
Okay.
Unlike the other explosion,
Blind
we
or
dealt
not?
with, doesn't look like there's an
Doesn't matter.
explosion here.
Doesn't matter.
No.
There's no brimstone, nothing.
No.
Just-
Challenging or normal?
Normal.
Average. Roll.
The tracks seem to go. Draw.
Finally.
They seem to go along here
Okay.
and avoid that left-hand section, as far as the footprints. In the mud, there are several large footprints of some massive beast. They look like bear paw prints.
Owlbears don't exist.
I told you it was a bear.
That's what they said.
That's what all the owlbear hunters say.
I'm absolutely refusing to believe.
They say Skaven don't exist, and yet here we are.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yep.
From the appearance, if it's a bear, it's the biggest bear you've ever heard of.
Okay.
On the order of, 5 yards.
I'm looking at this. I'm shaking my head. All right, guys, we
Yeah.
kill this. I bring its head back.
I mean,
Get the pride of my tribe.
So it's like polar bear size potentially.
potentially bigger than that. It's at the point that you see one of the paw prints and you think we need to warn the halfling not to fall in.
Yeah, well, that ain't a problem because
You can take
Oh,
cover.
I understand that, but that's what I'm getting at as far as in the
You can
soft
take
dirt and
cover.
in the soft ground and the mud and everything. It seems to
until it
be
accidentally steps
yeah,
on
they're
it, but-
they're deep.
Halfling's about to go trench tactics.
All right.
Okay. The
Cat's hiding in one of them.
the cat's walking by, completely agile, not having an issue. The scratch marks on the wall seem to be from a creature roughly the same size.
I'll look back at you. Listen, if we can kill this beast, I'll be able to go back and earn the respect of my entire tribe.
Is that simple?
I need that for tier 4.
Your
All
tribe
right.
your tribe doesn't have
I'm not even done with tier 3 yet.
Absolutely, we can kill it.
The goal
Oh,
of that is
I have
not to
a
be,
long
like,
way to go.
hiding
Trust me.
or,
I know.
That's
No,
different.
it's just walking down the path, just keeping an eye. I mean, it's completely irrelevant whether it gets spotted.
I'm like thousands of experience away.
I'm just assuming you're staying close-ish about where you are to the group.
We'll
The
see.
overall goal is if there's a rat ambush
Listen,
and they shoot the cat.
Rat
Oh, it'll
What?
be a
A
distraction.
bear doesn't fly.
It would be.
yeah, but it's a god. It came down here. This is like a demigod. He was brought down from the heavens. Didn't you see that impact crater? Think about it. I'm just saying. But anyway, it looks like most of the foot traffic goes off to the right. They avoid the left-hand side.
You think you can kill a god?
The demigod, it's fallen from grace. We've got this.
Name's soft word.
Got spotted.
But I'm not going that way right now.
So the small footprints are moving off to
To the right.
The,
Yes.
the small there's a trail of smaller footprints. Quite a few of them look to be old. They're filled with water and have sunk somewhat in the mud. Those head off to the right. There's several recent tracks that look to be small clawed feet that headed in, and at least some heading back.
Any remnants of magic on the feathers, stuff like that?
No.
Do they look like the feathers I'd gathered from
I
outside?
can't see the left-hand side.
Yes.
Of the chamber.
Can't see the left-hand side of the chamber?
Yeah, I didn't
I'll
know
be
if it was
doing-
like the lantern source for the night vision, but he walked out where I should have been able to see it most definitely.
I'll be doing what he was doing similar earlier and collecting any that are higher quality.
Pressure.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Pressure.
I think it's drawing vision from my actor, but giving the night vision radius from the cat.
Probably. Let me
Unless you just have,
give
like,
you vision. Vision
It's
enabled.
interesting. He's literally since his actor's outside the
has-
cave, he's got this wall because his line of sight doesn't go past the curve.
Yeah.
And,
That makes sense?
Yep.
doesn't
Okay.
work.
I didn't have vision turned on for him.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense why they don't.
He opens his eyes.
So I see you're following me, and I'm a little more confident. I'm not really. Other than that, I have a tiny cat, and
Yeah, you're
Roll
protected by
witch.
that white cat.
Does the cat have a?
You do notice what's unusual about the cat, despite its pure white fur and all the mud, it's still pure white.
I think we need to kill that cat. Yeah, it takes. It keeps going off to where I can barely see it. Other than pure light.
It can see fine.
You just rant about God.
Yeah.
Seems like one of those situations.
I make sure. Holy crap! He just like. You're too far away for me to talk to you now.
Nah, that's like 10 feet.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
10 feet.
keep in mind, each square is 2 yards.
Oh, he wanted to whisper.
He's like, what? Oh.
What you want?
What are you saying?
Like, he's like this. Like,
Keep
I
an ear
can't
out.
read.
Keep an ear out behind us.
You guys hear what sounds like a wheezing, breathing, or rhythmic wind sound coming from the northwest in the cave. So this direction. Okay.
I look back. Are there no other members of our group but the three of us in here?
Correct.
What
You
happened
can-
to that brave soldier and his
You can,
troops?
you can see the rest of them all in
Technical
you can
difficulty.
see them outside of the
Technical
cave.
difficulty.
all-
You could
all-
be here with us.
They're all outside the cave, bravely standing there in the sunlight, waiting to see whether you guys come back.
I agree.
Hey,
I will.
can I make preparation spells for yourself?
I'm with you in spirit.
I have a couple spells that I could try to cast.
Can you cast from the cat?
I can make us quiet, so we can somewhat maneuver around this place without causing any noise. I can give myself dark vision.
Hey, Ozzy.
Yep.
Get over here close to us. He's gonna make us quiet, but I don't want it to be cold.
Over here is something notable in the wall.
Okay, we'll go over there.
That way, how big of an area can you make quiet? Because I want us to be able to hear ourselves.
There
would we
is
still be able
a
to hear
section of the
ourselves?
wall sort of
Yeah.
broken open, broken
I
out.
have a few variations. of cast.
Embedded
Matt
in the
knows that,
wall
that's my character.
is the remnants of one of the rat creatures.
Okay. Like one of the fresh ones.
Yes,
Okay.
in the middle of a broken rock.
I'm gonna try to channel. You go for hush.
Okay.
Just so you know, that's what I was worried it was at first.
Rats?
A rock. I don't even know if they exist in this edition, but I was like, he was
Yeah,
like,
that would
Griffin,
be-
Griffin.
that
I'm
would
like,
be
oh my
more
god.
I think yeah, that probably.
Fucking 100
Anything in
bird.
my imagination potentially exists.
Well,
Drag it.
that works.
Could be.
Okay.
I rock.
Cast. I mean, cast
There's
hush.
chaos in the world. You
Yeah.
can mix two animals together, and that's what it could be.
Would you stop?
You gotta give him ideas.
You can end up with 3 halves of an animal.
I was just thinking about he's
Could
gonna
be
make
4
that come
halves.
true.
It's just getting tougher.
Okay, AI, let's do
I
Four
forgot.
halves makes a whole, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
He makes everyone but me quiet because I'm an asshole.
But we want it to be a very small area.
I can't entirely do that. Well, I can do that.
How big of an area is it?
It's one target with AoE 4 yards.
Oh, well, that's a tiny area.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's range for like where you could put it.
I can also.
So 46 yards is a range on how far away you can put it. Oh,
I can also individually make it to where each of us has the effect, though it will screw with
talking to each other.
communicate. Yeah.
Are you done with that?
You guys can't talk in combat, anyways.
We're not getting into combat, Sean.
Are we moving or what?
Yeah.
I should be able.
Is
to
he doing
increase
his
this.
thing? Like,
Let's
Yes,
stay
give me a
stay
second.
together.
I
think.
don't think this is right. I should be able to increase the duration once more.
Did you do it? Are we quiet?
I will have done it. I just need to check her rule book on it.
What
George,
type
you're
of
still outside
what
of-
type of hush are you doing?
Currently asleep.
I'm doing a hush with no sounds can leave.
It's just good
the
to know
area of
that
effect.
I won't be the only one alive.
Okay.
Sounds can
And
still
how-
be made within the area of effect, none can leave.
And how big is the area of effect?
4 yards from the target, and I'm casting it on Matt.
Okay. So everything within 2 squares of Matt is unable to make sounds outside.
Yes.
so as he moves, then if I know
Like I
that,
said, let me check the.
The group will not hear our screams.
yeah,
Correct.
exactly. Help us! Nope.
Nope.
Why
Um,
on you?
So my
I'm not gonna scream.
knowing that I have to stay close,
Battle
if
cries.
he explains that to us, I will stay that
Okay.
close to Matt.
Okay.
I will be staying close as well. Just again, let me check because I don't think that's correct.
Move over here.
I'll be trying to decide what I'm going to cook for lunch for
Okay.
You can hear me.
So meanwhile, you guys outside, you see the group go in. You can see the lantern light around the corner as it's slowly disappearing around the corner. You can't hear any noise from them at all. What are you going to do once they go out of sight?
I'm sorry, but I was having technical difficulties, but I was wanting to examine the rats, see if I could figure out like any like discernible marks of like where they came from, like snow, like melted snow. Well, there's melted snow everywhere here. Like just try and get a general idea of where they might have came from, other than just from the west.
I am also going to.
I'm also looking for any cool.
Also going to double the AoE on it. It doesn't have that listed here. I don't know why, but there is. I can double the AoE.
Okay.
With
So it's an 8-yard radius?
Yeah.
Okay.
or 4 yard. It would be a 4-yard radius around them. So 4 squares.
4 yards is 2
Eight
squares.
yards, we have 4 squares.
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
8 yards,
So
4 squares.
you and your guards check over the rats. You spend some time doing that between the first aid and everything. Yes, they have snow. From the look of their gear, they seem to have been traveling for some time. But other than that, you have no sense of where they are. They don't have. It's not like they had Talian garb or anything like that.
Yeah. But I was mainly like seeing what type of weathering their weapons like.
They seem to be
If they-
dressed for cold weather.
Okay.
Okay. Beyond that, because Skaven society doesn't exist, you have no frame of reference, and they're not wearing anything that would indicate a local town or location.
Did the one that the one that was talking during the actual combat, did he have anything notable on him?
You don't know. He ran off.
He was the one that went and picked up the gun, wasn't
No, he did not.
No.
He ran off early in the fight.
He sent the one.
We've seen Skaven symbology before.
Mhm.
Is there any of that on these corpses?
Yes, they have some markings and heraldry.
Does it appear to be the same heraldry?
It seems to be. It's similar in as far as design. Let's see. It is. Let's see, what do they have them listed as? Yeah, they have the that triangular symbol on a green field
Okay.
on several of their things.
They were all violently ripped apart, right?
There's only one that's violently ripped apart at the entrance. The rest of the rats were ripped apart by you guys.
fairly.
Not,
ripped
I
apart
mean,
by
a little
him.
violently, but not nearly as bad as the one near the entrance.
Right, the one near the entrance.
Looks like somebody strong walked up and literally pulled its arm out from the wound.
And from my knowledge, probably didn't take very long for him to walk out and bleed out, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, he would have been dead in a couple of rounds at best.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely not going in that fucking cave.
Okay.
Gotta look.
Just curious. Any money pouches? Or
They have money, sure.
coins?
They have miscellaneous coins and trinkets.
Okay, I'll go ahead and gather that up.
Okay.
We're following the creature that killed it.
I'm greedy,
Jesus.
and I have people to pay.
They have 17 brass.
17 brass. Okay.
And now you're covered in effluence.
Any other information you guys need while you're outside?
22.
And I go back to my original question. I think I know what the halfling's response is, but the rest of you, as the group quietly goes out of view, what is your intended actions? You will not be able to see them, and you will not be able to hear them, other
So-
than you.
He's asleep. Halfling is staying outside. Veronica's also staying outside, looks like. I will leave Boris here with Gobble to keep this lot safe.
Okay.
And since Gobble's injured, me and Gordon will cautiously trail in behind.
So you're going to move to catch up with the group?
Not fully with them, like a bit further back. But more or less, yes.
So you gave me 3 different things there. Are you going to move to catch up, or are you just going to step into the cave? How do you want to keep them in view, or do you care to?
I don't care to keep them in view.
Okay, so you're just going to move up and stand by the entrance?
Yeah, I can see all the way into the cave because
That's the thing. You can't.
They're going.
Yeah.
You can currently, but they're about to go around a corner. At which point you will not be able to see them.
No, I'm
or
talking
the
about
light.
vision from I can see a lot of the cave from my
And
camera.
we're going around a corner that you will not
It's
be able to
because
see.
Ben, it's because there's a light source in the middle of your vision that extends your vision even further
Yes.
out. Once the light source breaks your line of sight, you will have no line of sight in the cave.
Okay, if that light was gone, how much can you see?
Okay.
That is not a lot.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. They are going to go out of your line of sight, which means you will not be able to see the light. If you want to stay at the entrance, that's fine. But you guys have fairly quickly determined they are silent, which, like Matt commented, if they scream for help, they're not gonna hear it.
I'll keep them in my line of sight.
Okay.
Why not just join them?
Because I don't want to be right next to them when something
He doesn't, want, he doesn't want to get killed.
Yes.
I would like to point out to you that they're going to be silent, and you're not.
Yeah, you're more likely to get attacked than we are.
Okay.
So go ahead and move your guys where they're going to be, to give me an indication of how far behind them you're going to follow.
We should probably like a road
What the-
this next time.
Why is it?
We'll still end up in plate.
Okay, so the 2 of you are going to go about that distance behind them?
Wow.
Okay. So the 3 of you up ahead. Wizard claims you are completely silent outside of 8 yards.
Fantastic.
You can't really tell, but
Totally believe him.
I have no reason to believe he's lying.
you can't hear the cat anymore.
It was so noisy before.
8 minutes.
He was meowing all the time.
Hold on.
8 minutes?
Mhm.
All right, let's do this.
We'll test it. Psst, 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 psst. Cat's not reacting. It's not us. We're good.
We're good.
All right.
Where are we going?
Keep in mind, we're moving together to stay within.
Understood. So go ahead and move you, or indicate where you're going to go.
All right.
And I'll just move you guys over there.
I am going here.
Okay.
Well, I see it again.
See the cat. Okay.
It's just
Right about here, at the edge of your light,
Mm-hmm.
there's a large break in the wall. The cat's currently sniffing and looking at what looks like a body embedded in a broken piece of boulder.
Was it wearing the weird garb of the one that was off in the distance?
We can't tell that from where we're at.
All right.
The hissing noise, is it coming from the
It's coming
direction?
from the left-hand passage.
I'm not going that way yet.
Okay.
Going down this way.
Can I see anything in detail in the blue?
God, this is a big place.
In the rest of the room, no.
Yeah.
I mean, you can certainly look at the body, and if you have any questions
I
about it.
didn't know about the body. I was talking about the room that was over here.
Whatever it is,
Okay.
it sounds like it's injured.
I mean, I just saw some floor, but I didn't know.
I don't want to
No, it looks like a large chamber.
I don't
You have a
wanna
sense
go
of
for
that, but
first.
that's it.
I would like not to get flanked.
I'm checking tracks too. Which way did the tracks go from inside here?
Okay, the tracks from this location go up here.
Oh, really?
They sort of spread out, and there's a whole bunch of just sort of all over here.
Okay.
There's also quite a bit more blood and more bodies, including what looks like a rat beastman arm that's been ripped and
From here.
dislodged from the shoulder.
Interesting.
Found his bits.
It's already gathered flies. Most of the bodies in here are infested with those grubs and are more in advanced decay at this point.
I'm trying to make sure I have none of those things on me periodically, by the way.
Okay.
So, while we're all quiet, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
what? I mean, are we trying to kill this thing, or are we trying to cure this thing?
We have to see what this thing is first. But
And,
Well,
and what's ailing it.
I'm moving as we're talking. I'm
yeah,
moving
that's fine.
this way.
Okay.
I still can't
Some-
tell if it ends yet.
Some
so-
things, some things can't be cured.
Yeah, this area has quite a bit more of the muck and mud. It seems more water dripping in through the roof in this area, or just seeping in. There's a lot of debris. The tracks don't go over here.
Okay.
Looks like it's otherwise unoccupied.
Can I see the roof?
Yeah, it's maybe 20 feet up. This doesn't seem to be... The general impression you get is that this is not a livable cave. This is more of a natural occurrence.
Okay.
And your interpretation was any creature or being intentionally living here would be looking for a place to die more than a place to live comfortably. I mean, like a bear cave or whatever that you've done with hunting would be a warm, dry place, not a soaking wet, muddy place.
Yep, I'm a little worried. Yeah. Okay.
There's a
just
cat.
Kill it! No.
Bright white cat jumps out of the gloom.
God, I hate that.
So you suddenly hear purring.
Bad, have heart attacks the whole dungeon. Got it.
Matt, don't do that with Andy. He'll collapse.
Yep.
I see how the cat reacts before I do anything. Does it go
Every time you walk up to it, it sort of looks at you, shakes its tail momentarily, and then trots off in a direction.
Stupid cat. All right, I'm gonna move all the way up to here, which is past where the cat is.
Okay. Every so often, it pauses and pushes something off the
Now you
shelf.
gotta walk forward.
Yes. As we're all being silent, he's like, no, don't.
Knocks a pebble into the water.
Why?
Why what? Locked up
Froze
again?
again.
Okay. Are you trying to run the other?
No, I'm just
things?
trying to run Foundry.
Okay.
It's all over this one.
They surround the cat.
That's right.
Yeah. Cat's been surrounded.
For 8 minutes, we just pet the cats.
Okay. In the back of this area, you find what looks like a human hunter. He is dead. Has been for a good week or two. Looks like he gave out due to several large gashes across his chest, as in large gashes by the standpoint of his rib cage is flayed open, type of thing.
That'll do it.
That answers that question.
Oh, that has its own mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, I
It can't be.
didn't think that they.
Just like the
Yeah.
power switch, power cord.
That needs to go there.
Why did it let him live?
Who says it let it? Maybe he ran. I checked his age. Does he look like he could be old enough to be the girl's father?
Looks like he's in his 30s, maybe early 40s.
Oh, yeah.
Could be his grandfather.
Yeah.
Right.
What's his,
Okay.
has he got
You
his
pick up the
weapons and
pieces?
stuff on him, or, I mean, is he still...
Yeah, has a
is he-
broken longbow next to him. A quiver of 3 arrows.
I need a bow.
A hand weapon.
It looked like he was trying to defend himself in the end, or was it like what?
No,
else?
it looks like he moved
slew away
here and
and
just
see.
collapsed.
Any arrow for you?
All right. I'm gonna take this back out to the girl to see if it's her dad.
Wait.
Should we? We've only got a certain amount of time to be quiet.
While we have it.
Yeah, we'll come back and get this body. It ain't going anywhere.
I lay it down properly in a position of proper death with the sword, held and all that.
Okay.
And the maggots crawl all over you.
And then move on.
You can hear
At
the
least I
sound coming from
At
this
least I
direction.
know I was playing my character proper. Because you're playing it like that.
Squeeze.
Probably
Yeah.
need to kick me again.
This group's gonna piss me off if we die and I didn't get his body out of here.
Moving on up.
Thank you. That was my frustration.
Ah!
With my character, too.
Okay. So, which way?
You can hear the sound coming most notably from this direction.
I can't see that.
It's-
Oh, there we go.
So
Alright.
It's labor breathing.
sounds like a wheezing sound.
So it looks like the water's getting deeper in these corners too.
Yeah, it's not really water as such. You're not splashing through it. It's more just wet mud and muck. A lot of it seems to be filth and droppings.
I look at the group. If we have to flee, do you know your way out?
Sure.
Do you need both hands?
Just takes a knife. That's all I could see was you need both hands. Why?
Some light source in case you need to flee.
No.
You don't need both hands, so you can light a light source.
I can just cast the light source on my own eyes.
Will that? Oh, dark vision. But how is he gonna get out?
I'm good.
It'll only take him 12 seconds.
I can keep up with you.
I'm not running.
Yeah.
What?
Have I yet?
To cast,
No.
to
Okay, I
channel
think
and
we're
cast
good.
a spell.
I don't want to channel.
I thought he was going to say to cast light on his own eyes. Just
Okay.
blinds himself.
So still,
Wait,
so it'll take
he
you 6
did say
seconds,
that.
which is still one
Yeah.
round. That's
That
not,
sounds
not
like-
as big of a deal.
That used to be an awesome attack spell back in first edition D&D.
He just walks around.
It's like you could blind your opponent with a light spell in their eyes.
Last time he was in the dark, he did adequate by finding his way out.
Yeah, and I'm good now. I've spent enough time digging up bodies at night that I've gained a basic.
So you guys can both see way better than me. That's just awesome.
You don't have dark vision.
I have
No,
Dark
that's not vision.
night vision, yeah. As long as there's light.
yeah, right. I don't have
He's
dark
concerned
vision.
about getting killed.
Yeah. No, we just kill things. That's what we do.
Believe me, your shield will last far longer than you.
I
If
get it.
it goes wrong.
So my concern is that the light will be with me. What are you guys going to have?
I'm going to be with you.
Arm.
Yeah, good answer. All right. All right.
The light will be with your shield.
Yeah. Your shield will be attached to an arm that we have lopped off your body.
Well, something has.
Yeah.
It swallows, and all you get is this griffin belly that's just glowing.
It comes up, it bites. Ooh, critical hit on the arm.
I don't think we'll have to fight it.
Knowing how the cave was in the other with the tentacle monster,
Mhm.
there were like shelves. I'm making sure.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Okay.
There was a tentacle monster? What?
That you guys told me the story
I mean,
Put your weapons away.
You were filled.
This one did.
You were
put my
filled.
weapons away? Not a chance.
in a most terrified.
Then allow me to go first.
He was there.
Yeah, you were there for the
Once
tentacle
we get
monster.
an eye on it. Once we get an eye on the beast.
He wants to go first.
Once we get an eye on the beast.
Well, let's see what it is first.
Yeah.
You guys can
That's what I think
apparently
it is.
see far better than I can. What are you eating? What you got?
Trail rations.
Damn it.
You are hungry?
Yes, they can definitely see better than you can.
Yeah. I'm like, thank you.
You're creeping around with holding your shield up like a lantern. They're saying, "Why are you going so slow?"
Yeah.
man?"
Yeah, we see so much more than you.
Yeah. You keep saying, "Where'd that cat go?" They say, "It's right there."
Yeah, we can't figure out why he keeps getting
It literally
surprised.
startled the shit out of me that one time.
I was confused about that too. That answers that.
Okay.
See,
So
it keeps running out of my vision.
cats.
I think that's almost purposeful.
Okay, around about this area over here,
Okay.
you see something big, some sort of a mound in the darkness.
Okay.
That seems to be moving slightly, and that seems to be the source of the wheezing. You can't make out what it is, although it is massively big, like covered wagon size.
Sweet. It's covered way.
So I mean, my goal is to, I guess, sit there and meow at the brute so them to not hear me.
The amount
Okay.
that you guys can see is just stupid.
Well, you're going to
Goes in and
meow
starts making
at the
bread
group
of the
such that they
animal.
can hear you, but it can't.
I will.
Okay, I'm just trying to find out, because if you make noises, presumably it can hear it too.
Maybe
Whatever
doesn't
it is.
care about cat.
Doesn't help that we have a soldier right behind us.
What are you talking about?
Skulking about.
What?
Is
No,
it-
you don't. You haven't seen him.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought
He's never shown up to you guys.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet.
It's just the three of you.
Okay.
Is it like in my view at all?
No,
That's what I'm having technical.
no, you can see it in the gloom
Lots.
because there is trace amounts of light and so forth. A little bit better now that Matt slowly stealths forward.
He screams
that's
again.
not very slow.
Um,
I'm doing like
He screams again.
12
So you can't see much of anything. You can hear the wheezing getting notable.
Okay.
The others can see something indistinct in the shadows over here.
It's in here.
It's a giant CPAP machine.
Okay,
Whatever it is, it's large. It's massive.
that's great. I could tell by the footprints that it left.
Can't make out what it is just yet.
Staying where you are, Ben?
No, I'm still having technical difficulties. If you could you kick me again
Kick you
so I
again.
can log back in?
Okay. Everybody kick Ben.
Okay, well,
There you go.
just scream and faint. It works for me.
You guys want to see a party trick?
Jen and I get in a fight. Just gonna
Yeah,
use
you
it
better watch out for tasers.
from now on. Yeah.
You wake up with like a pile of toilet paper on your chest.
Yep.
Oh,
It's only because we know you can make fun.
That's right. That's right.
we would do it even if
Well, yeah, if we didn't know you, we'd still make
Yeah.
fun. We'd do it quieter.
Go closer and from behind, going.
it didn't work.
You get connected
So
with it, Ben?
Well, it's
I'm
a
working
it's a
on
true
it.
test of the fact that we're older now. Because if we were younger, we absolutely
Oh,
probably
yeah.
would have been like slap.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
We
Matt
got
drives
some-
to my house and barks a block away and goes and stands where I put my trash can.
Well, I do have that air horn for football.
Oh gosh. That's, I'm excited to see if, because they got some other stuff they want to test, but I'm excited to see how they end up. Like if that's just okay, this is what you got from now
I'm
on.
very curious.
Grandkids, that's what I'm excited for. Like kid goes to fall, and I'm like, oh, they hit me and they're safe. Just grab a
Wow.
beanbag. That's what I.
Apparently they're safe for a few moments.
Yeah.
Mortar would agree.
Until I wake up. Punch babies. I'm
Trained them to fight from an early age.
you know, like little kids do like that coca bump, like they'll hit you in the nose. That's it. All of a sudden I go out and I wake up.
All the kids will learn quickly. Don't wake up, Grandpa.
Poke him with a stick from far away. 10
Anyway,
yards away.
so did you get connected, Ben?
I think so.
Okay, are you able to move?
This
No,
game's
because it's paused and everything is pitch black,
I don't see it, pause.
or more
yeah,
or
it's not
less.
paused anymore, but go ahead.
And now my, okay, I can't see my other guy.
There he is.
There we go.
So he is moving into within.
He is moving. He's not moving into vision.
He just did. Not for me. Hell.
Not for you. Yeah, you have
I mean,
no clue of him. Yeah, the rest of you can see the two of the road wardens moving in behind you. staying in the gloom, out of the.
No,
out
they
of
were
the,
heading. They were heading northwest.
Yes, they're
Okay.
staying out of. They're specifically staying out of range of view of Matt. Everybody else can see it.
Soldiers follow.
Well, they probably don't really know the other two humans can see.
Soldiers follow on us.
Good.
Only two of them.
I think they're lost. I don't
Is
think
there
they're
anything
following
following
us.
them?
Not
that
that
I
you
can
can
see.
see.
No, yeah.
Followers being followed.
It's just
by
a big
followers.
circle like Scooby Doo.
Looks clear.
Hey, that cat's coming. Let's go. Cat's moving.
Do we follow the cat?
Sure.
Cat didn't go north.
No, it can't went. It can't went west.
All right.
Head west.
Okay. You guys move up there.
I can't see shit still, so
Correct.
I'm doing great.
Okay. Up ahead, you see something massive. It's covered in feathers. Those of you who can see it, the feathers shimmer slightly in various colors of the rainbow. It's laying down in a ball, wheezing, apparently unaware of your presence.
So it's been killed.
I'm like, hey, there's the thing up there, but it sounds pretty sick.
You really think it's that that's been killing everything?
It's big. Whatever it is, it's big.
This is what's been killing them.
I mean, I could see that killing something.
It's
Can't see what it is,
and that
but
those
just
pretty
guessing.
feathers that were scattered about the place.
That's.
It's coated our body.
I mean,
They're all,
What is it?
They're all shimmering.
well,
Well, it's feathered.
I don't know.
Right, I start stealthing.
Yeah.
Finally.
You don't really
Okay.
You know,
have to stealth.
other than the lights.
Yes, he
Purely
does.
instinct. I'm like, all right, it's close.
Yeah, with the light.
Yeah.
Do we want to just? Are we again? I'm gonna ask again. Are we just putting it down, or are we trying to make it better?
I can see it right now,
Yeah,
so
give me
I'm
one.
going to
Huh?
stop
Give me a good
here
view on it.
It's
Yeah.
because
Okay.
yes,
yeah, you
I
can because you have
I
enhanced
can.
night vision.
Beast is-
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see it also.
Yeah.
Um,
well, you can
Some way
definitely.
or another, the beast is corrupted.
It's a demon of Zinch.
I think we're gonna have to put it down. Because I mean, it's a beast, right? It is a beast. I can't see it.
It must be
destroyed.
must be
That's right.
terrible. Must be terrible.
Deduction that's gripping it.
No.
Okay.
No, that's the thing. Like it's something big. It's really big, but
Well, there's
I mean-
there's area. What about to the north? Is there a wall there?
Our walls to the north.
If it looks
Yeah.
like it's
This is
going
dead
to like
cave.
start breaking up or whatever,
What?
This is the dead end cave on the other way out is the one that we found.
I want to like
Okay.
run this direction, and potentially getting his attention.
So this whole
Oh,
time
towards
I've
it?
been looking for
I-
walls and stuff.
I
You guys
know
are like,
past
what the
it.
hell is he
Okay.
doing? I'm like,
So, like,
Kinda.
destruction over there.
Okay.
I know how it fits.
Yeah.
Fits
So,
to the west.
so far, it
60
doesn't seem to
yards.
be reacting.
Okay.
Matt steps bravely forward another 2 squares.
I love this.
I'm
Still unable
I
to
was
see
moving
anything.
myself like 6 or squares forward at a time. Full like
Yeah.
a move.
Now you're stealthing.
The beast is going to take us 40 meters away. 40 yards.
and while it can't hear us,
It can
we
see.
gotta assume it's an animal that can smell and
Okay.
see the light and all.
I
that
still
kind
can
of
see it.
Yep. Okay.
stuff. Sneak, 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 sneakity sneak.
Whatever it is definitely wheezing, it sounds like. It has at this close, you can start to smell the smell of ammonia in the air, sort of burning your nostrils a little bit. It's not super strong, but seems to be emanating from the creature. This whole room, from what you can see on the walls and even the ground, is dug up and churned, as if something took big shovels, claws, whatever, and just loosened all the dirt, all the walls, etc. Even to the point of clawing, breaking, and or moving some of the large boulders.
I really don't know if this is a good idea.
I mean, we could just wait here. It's gonna die eventually. I mean, if we just wait and we just
Wait
make
here,
sure.
only 50 years.
But I mean, if we make sure it's not,
Yeah.
it doesn't climb, it doesn't get out.
What says it's going to die? We've dealt with creatures like this before.
I have never dealt with a creature like this before.
Life expectancy.
What kind of creature did you deal with like this?
Is it magical?
Yeah. Does it have?
No.
Does it breathe blue fire? Because that's the
Right.
only kind of creature.
Not magical.
We need to tell those guards. Which direction are the guards? I start. Tell them to come over. Wave them over to us.
They're to our east.
What? I look
I
east.
turn and I go.
I don't know. Is the guards going to do anything about that? You can't hear them.
I'm with
Yes,
that.
I know that. Are you going to do anything when they start waving for you to come forward?
I'm not really looking at you. I'm kind of looking.
Yeah,
at
he's
your
just
direction.
he's waving at the darkness to come forward.
It's a blank wall. I keep looking at the wall like.
Isn't it fun having no vision?
Okay, I will move up.
Character, don't wear magical characters. Don't too. So
I'll move here to the edge of the lights. They might be able to see me at this.
Not Matt.
Nope.
Maybe another square.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
wait.
now you can just make out some dark shapes.
He immediately
That's
shoots you.
not ominous at all.
Some dark shapes emerge from the shadows.
I said, there you go. I think that's as close as he's gonna get.
You
And
can
then, like,
you can hear armor and everything moving
There you go.
around. So yeah, you can see the two
I'm
guards.
moving all the way to him.
I
Okay.
immediately look for east to see if it reacted to the sound.
No.
When I get to here, I say, "All right, the wizard made us quiet. You guys get your weapons ready. You shoot stuff, right? Get your crossbows
you
ready."
see me and him both actively have our crossbows loaded.
All right, let's
and
go
my
then.
pistol
He
is
wants to
loaded.
confirm though.
like you guys can shoot, right?
Or the
No, I'm
other.
just kidding.
You have your pistol loaded?
Yes, I have a pistol.
Oh yeah.
nothing wrong with a pistol. I use a
Where are
pistol.
the others?
Where's the cat?
Cat's gone.
The cat's right. The cat is right there.
It's bright white.
Yeah,
Can't you see it?
Sorry.
I don't think I'd like the like,
Boris
flex
is
light
keeping
thing, I guess.
the sleepy one and the halfling safe, and
Tiny
All right.
numbers.
So we're gonna engage this thing. We need you to kill it
the others are busy.
before it gets to us. You ready?
I don't think I can even.
Are
do
we
that.
spreading out a little bit, or is we just
Yeah, we
straight?
definitely need to spread
That's
out.
the reason there are 6 of us.
We definitely need to spread out.
I mean, I might be able.
I'm still staying near him.
I could go get
Yeah.
Boris if we want another crossbow.
All right.
Yes. Get both of your soldiers.
One is
We won't be quiet
Regardless,
happens.
he can still fire a
No.
heavy crossbow.
No,
they don't have heavy crossbows.
we're not gonna send it back to get anything.
No.
We got this. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do this.
Do you want me to go
I
lure?
think our silence is about to go away.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You want me to lure it over here?
What?
You want me to lure it over here?
Oh no, you and I are gonna get it before it gets up.
We pin it over in the corner.
Yep.
It's probably already up.
I don't care.
No,
I can't see that.
I haven't. I just happened to look down and see it said Cape Pause. I'm like, oh, it's
Some big creature's head
already
peeks
up.
into the light.
It's behind us. Like, yeah, we totally got to take it, guys.
Ignorance is bliss.
No, just as the head pops into
Oh,
your
God.
vision, man.
I can see them all
Just
like in
the
a
head.
circle talking, and you just see the monster's head come
The
out
dragon's
of the
head
darkness.
just sort of peeks in
Yeah.
at the edge of the wall.
No, they don't see it.
Interest.
Oh, that would be fucking great.
Oh,
So you want it dead?
God. Tookie, that's the noise it makes.
You want it dead? You make the final decision.
I've been trying to get
I
crow.
feel like we need to put it
Crow
out in its
noise.
misery.
I agree.
Murder hobo.
Do they talk? I didn't even think to ask you. Can they talk? Like,
They're very intelligent creatures. They don't talk, but they can understand. They can be trained.
well, how do you? Well, they can be trained. That doesn't mean
Let's
they're
talk to them.
intelligent. Dogs can be trained.
Here's some of the smartest beasts.
Are they? Great. I'll have it do my homework.
And
Let's
they
go.
just don't quite have the capability of speaking.
So we want to just straight rush it?
Nope.
No.
It's got to be a god, or a demigod, some sort of a creature of the heavens.
Okay. Okay.
Let's speak to it.
Is that magical light that you have
I
on?
agree.
It
Yes.
is.
I agree.
Okay, how long did?
We got
Hour
forever
and a
for
half.
the light.
Hour-
Lots of time.
Okay.
It's almost
Hey.
gone.
Let's get rid of the silence
Okay.
of this.
The-
Can you get rid of that? Or is it still there?
I
Does
can
it-
dispel it.
Should we get closer before we
Try.
Does a storm lantern have a wider radius of light than
Honestly,
this
I
light
would
spell?
prefer to just let it run out on its own rather than risk trying to dispel it.
I'm gonna move up and talk to
Makes
it.
us permanently silent. We can't talk to each other.
Well, you said you were gonna talk to it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
speak with
You can leave your shield behind and go talk to it.
No.
Does does a storm lantern have bigger AOE than this light that you have?
No.
No. Okay.
It could be closed though.
Here you go.
Cat shows up.
Kitty cat.
I really don't like that.
Not that close.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get your.
I still can't see it.
Don't worry, you'll see it very soon.
Nothing in your hands. Okay. Are you guys letting the silence expire?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I really want to get close enough to see it.
Okay.
Specifically keeping my hands in view.
Okay.
Creature.
So, you guys are there.
Still can't see it.
The silence expires.
Great.
Almost immediately, the creature begins to move. Okay. Whatever it is, you see a chicken-like head the size of a VW bus peek up from the pile and look straight at you guys,
Wait, just the head is the size of a bus?
scale-wise. It's big.
You mean like the front of a bus, or
He
like?
can't see it. It's nothing but shadows to
Right.
everybody
It's
else.
gonna be really awkward when you and I are the only ones alive.
My two other guys.
It peeks up, looks straight at you guys. What are you guys going to do?
Welcome to my den.
Talk to it.
I'm allowing him to go forward. I can see the shape, so
Mhm.
I know. Yep, go ahead.
What do you think?
I'm waiting. Hands down.
What do you think?
Hello, noble beast. I am sorry we've intruded upon your lair. I come bearing the gift of sleep.
You hear something growl in the darkness.
It's all right. I think it's a giant chicken.
Okay. It starts moving sort of awkwardly. Sort of like an overweight bulldog getting up from a deep sleep. But again, the size of an elephant. So it gets up, stands up. It's not due to a lack of agility or being tired, but the left-hand side or the right-hand side looks to be badly damaged. Okay, as it stands up, it stretches out two massive wings. The one on the left is covered with, in the light that you have, shimmering rainbow-colored feathers. The one on the right is heavily bald of feathers, almost skeletal, and has more of a leathery consistent, more like a bat than anything else. Okay? Along the right-hand side of it, its front leg is covered with bumps of some sort. Large blister-like things. Okay? There is lines of green stretching down from its shoulder through its front quarter and along the right-hand wing. And its face up through its neck all the way up to the large razor-sharp beak that's about this big is covered with more of these blisters.
When was
Okay.
the last moon?
It stands up and partially you suspect out of pain, partially due to seeing you guys here, it releases an earth-shattering shriek at you guys, which gives you an immediate challenging cool test.
And you said when we have the ear stuff in, it does what?
I'll give you a 10 on that.
What about those of us outside the cave?
You guys will have to make a roll too.
Okay.
Ooh, no.
What was this again? I'm sorry.
Public? Public or not?
I don't care. It's a fear test.
Cool.
Okay, that's them.
Okay, Borden's fine.
That's them.
That's really unfortunate.
I'm trying to decide if I want to use a.
Okay, so
So there's chaos or there's fortune.
why do people move around?
Wait, what? What happened?
You're not supposed to be.
Wait,
moving.
what?
Why is God
What?
now here?
I did not click anything.
Something you moved your characters.
I
So who is the other one that was with you?
But, Gordon. Gobble was outside with Boris.
So let me reset them.
Sorry, I don't know what I clicked.
You drug them.
I'll just...
Okay. So we got Global, and then where is Boris? Boris is down. Boris is outside. Who did you say the other one was with you?
Gordon.
Gordon. Gordon is right up below you right now.
That's Gobble. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's Gordon.
Get the other one back outside.
Sorry.
See, done. See, gotta get the stunt double done.
That's right.
Wait a minute. I feel
And Zine cut.
I bet it does not feel good.
Sorry.
I feel really hungover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, starting off, before we roll initiative, you guys can make a choice if you want to use a reroll, one of your fortune points or resilience or whatever. If you are in the cave, your cool test is testing versus terror. If you are outside of the cave, you're testing versus fear.
Then, yeah.
So,
Okay? Terror, you drop everything and run.
so my question would be, a 67 versus a 61 gave me an SL0, but does that mean I failed?
That,
To the
yes.
-0.
I see that now.
Yeah.
I don't want to run.
Okay.
So,
You can also, I mean, it requires you still failing, but you could spend a resolve, I believe it is, to ignore psychology for the round, which that would give you at the end of your round another free test.
I like that. That's...
Because for the mechanics, but with that, you spend the resolve on your round. You're still affected by terror, but you ignore it for that round. And
Right.
at the end of the round,
Condition.
you still have the.
So you
option
don't
to
drop the
protect.
stuff.
You don't
just
drop your
stand
stuff
there.
then, but if you fail your next one, then you're subject to
Yeah.
it. Basically, you manage to hold your ground momentarily, and then it overwhelms you, and you run on.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use the fortune.
I'll use the resolve. I'll do the resolve.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just have it resolved.
Go ahead and mark
Even
it,
worse.
mark whatever you need to
Whoops.
as far as that. Okay. Then at the top on the combat tracker, go ahead and click your character to roll your initiative.
You want me to use the cat's initiative or my initiative?
Yours.
That's the best roll I've had yet, and I still got stomped by everybody.
I will remove said cat.
I know I beat Boars.
Absolutely. You always beat me. I'm always first place to last place.
The first and the last.
If I was using the cast initiative, I
So
would
we
be lightning
need Gobble, Tolman, Biscuit, and I'll roll Veronica.
See you later. Dice.
I really needed to take a rest, a long rest, to get my fortune back before we started this fight.
Okay. Whatever the creature is the first to react. As it screeches out,
You're gonna die.
it lunges forward, and the cat is no more.
Fucking
Sir!
I'm making some generalizations on it.
Sir!
I'm not worried about the specifics.
fast. I'm like, actually.
No.
actually has 1 point left.
Okay.
Must be Korean.
Okay.
At least the people outside the cave. know
Alan,
what's
you are
going
the
on. He's
first
like,
to
"Oh."
react.
Um,
Whatever this creature is, it has the beak of a chicken,
yeah.
the head of an eagle, the left wing of a bird of prey, the right wing of a bat, the body of a oxen,
So literally 3 hats.
and the tail of a lion,
There you go, 4 halves.
and,
Yeah, it's
and paws of a bear.
okay,
5
5
halves.
halves.
Okay? Its beak is not only sharp, pointed, and probably pretty hard, it's lined with almost like razor serrations on the side of the beak.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to wait for the game to be unpaused.
Better part of valor.
Yeah.
And charge. You're going to charge.
Back up
That was me not going in the cave.
and fire a.
If we need magic to beat it, then we're
Fire a bolt shadow at it.
You got a wizard.
Yeah.
For one round.
Right. It's going to attract its anger, and then he'll be dead.
Say all of us used a resolve, the three of us.
I don't know if he did. I think he might have passed.
Okay.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. A lot of damage and a minor miscast. So, yeah, I guess.
Okay. So the minor miscast. Your ear is suddenly clogged with thick wax.
Oh, heck! What are the odds?
Can you cast that on
Barely
me?
100%.
Okay.
And yeah, I hear four.
Cannot be removed until somebody else cleans your ears.
I got maggots for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
that
when you
did
know
not
who
properly
your real
calculate
friends
the
are.
Damage. Okay, no, it did successful 0, so 12 points.
12 points.
I rolled my skill exactly.
Okay.
12 points of complete armor piercing.
I'm so
I
tired.
thought we were talking to this thing.
I rolled a 66 finally.
In Rolemaster, that'd be fantastic.
It's still really good. In this.
And when you say complete armor passing, what does that mean?
My shadow special effect for arcane
Yeah, what?
is
FedEx. Still a bunch
all
of
spells cast from the Lord of Shadows that deal damage completely ignore armor.
Okay. So just armor, but not toughness.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
no,
problem
granted,
is
that's not very
we
helpful.
needed it in Italy.
Okay.
And there's also the
On,
total
like,
power
hard
effect that I
everything. I should
have to look up because I've never
Can't be
actually
shows
dispelled.
up half the shit.
Yeah, you can choose can't be dispelled.
And, like,
you
they
can
took
like
I believe there's a ton of damage off it.
Somebody did. They
this
should
one
have
to inflict a critical wound. I
Wow.
believe.
Yeah.
So,
But
I
I assume
luckily
that's
it's
what
such a
your
high priority
overcast
thing,
was
like
from.
the fucking CEOs.
because normally
So
you
I'm
would
just
get
gonna
6 overcasts for a +0 roll for it.
Correct. That's what gave them the total power.
That's why I assumed that's what it was. Why
Yeah.
you got so
Which
many
is-
overcasts.
I assume the
that's
6 was
early
just
day
from
one.
I got a critical, therefore it gives me at least the minimum.
No, usually
accidentally
you don't
set
get
them
those
all
overcasts. I assume the
to
software
dozen.
is just converting the total
So
power
I
for
have
your
to pay
overcasts.
Okay.
Normally you wouldn't get
the
it.
products.
And so you blast it. It shrieks out
That's a major one.
and turns to stare at you.
Makes me look like
Oswald, what would you like to do?
Hard.
So I need to do a fear.
If
Yes.
based on your cool test, which you already rolled,
Right.
did you end up having terror?
It was a -0, so it would have been terror.
So
right?
yes, you had you were
Yep.
terrorized, so you would normally run. But did you spend a resolve?
I spend a result.
Then you're free to act normally this round, however you wish.
Then I will.
Here's my question. Hold on, before we continue, because you made your check, right?
Mhm.
So he and I failed at the exact same level. If we choose to do what we just did, use a resolve, are we gonna have fear penalties regardless of what our next roll is?
No,
You
Okay.
you ignore all psychology for
This
this
round.
for the round.
I understand. but I'm
Will you
talking
have
about-
fear penalties at
If
that
they grab
point
us
after you
for-
pass the
yes,
terror?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so, but if we would have passed it to begin with, we'd have no penalties.
No,
right?
you would have had fear instead.
Okay, so
Right now, your resolve has let you use your will to get past the whole thing.
And this will allow us to move to the beast. Where if
You-
we have fear, we can't move towards
Right,
the
you can't move
creature.
towards
So might as well get within range and hopefully not die immediately.
Sure.
So charge, maybe. Yeah.
Next up.
Okay. And
Okay.
I will attempt to attack it. So
Okay.
Click it.
So charge, I believe, is only 20 at this point.
Yes.
Okay. For the table.
Oh, why did? What's going on?
And the main thing that result also
it
does
switch to the other
It's 20.
character.
is you can
Oh,
burn
there you
one
go.
for one to get rid of a physical condition. So like if you're bleeding one, you can burn one resolve to get rid of a bleeding condition. The
Okay.
other one. But you
Like,
can't-
what if you're bleeding like 3 or 4?
you can burn 3 or 4 resolves.
Oh,
But it's
wow.
1 for 1.
So
Okay.
it's giving me a modifier for distracting.
Even if all sources of that bleeding are from one injury, like,
Attacking a larger
Because it
creature
counts as
plus 10
numbers
and
of
it's
conditions
distracting
on it.
minus 20. Is the creature terrifying me to distract? I don't know.
Yes.
who has that much
So just the sight of it
Yes,
alone.
because its cries, its shrieking,
Mhm.
is causing the distraction.
Okay.
It has it's basically its look, its cries, its whole atmosphere gives it a distracts and confuses you. It exudes a nauseating reek, etc. It's bizarrely horrifying. All living creatures within its toughness bonus gets a minus 20 on tests.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. Well,
Okay. So it attempts to parry.
Please don't.
Successfully.
By SL.
Now I do my cool test.
Mhm.
And challenging. So the distracting counts against that then. A cool test.
Don't apply that for it.
Okay.
So
make it a-
mechanically it would, but yeah, I would say it
All right.
wouldn't in this
So I'll
case.
just make it a net 0.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay, so you pass it.
Okay.
So now you are just feared. Fear 1,
Okay. Let's see.
which is just a minus 10.
Just.
Not that bad.
Heinrich,
So I failed it by -4.
the terror.
Yes,
Did you use a fortune point,
I did.
a resolve point, or
Fortune. I used fortune to reroll it.
and still failed?
Yeah, I rerolled with a -4.
Okay. Did you want a dark deal?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
See if it works. Yay, it does.
Okay.
The halfling.
So
Oh,
you
nice.
so you're just feared, at 1 level.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm confused.
So terror
Doesn't an 11 count as a critical success because it's double?
No, not on. It's only on attacks that applies generally. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an
I
optional.
can't comprehend that.
There's an optional rule in the game where you can apply that, but that gets pretty finicky with different things.
Okay,
It's-
fair enough.
It's more subject to interpretation on the situation.
That's
I mean,
fine. I was just curious.
so are we getting bonuses for the size of the creature?
Yeah.
On the attack table?
Sure.
Okay. So
I mean, it's the size of a house, too.
yes. So plus 40 for the size since it's 3x3. Plus 20 for short range. Minus 10 for fear, so I should have a base plus 50 to my base skill.
Probably another -20 of the distracting things.
Sean, is there a way you can
Only
put like
within
a
toughness
invisible token
yards.
for me?
Yeah. Am I out of the distracting yard?
Because my ass ain't running in there.
Never
I'm
mind.
just nope.
When you go to attack,
There's
it should
no
show
way
distracting
there's
on
an
the
athlete going in there.
No.
It would show it there if it was
Yeah,
there.
it's not.
Figured that.
Because I mean, I'll watch over that shoulder, but I'd rather not have to do that.
And then
Let's see. Your ownership.
It's fine.
You're not gonna let it save us?
That's fine. Well, you lost vision too because of the cat. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with not knowing what's going on in there, but
I put a cat in there that should give you full visibility, so that at least you can see what's there.
Yeah,
you know,
I see cats.
nope.
and it's in the light, so no modifiers for that.
It's not up there.
No, not unless I'm on a different map. I think it might be on a different map.
No, you're on the same map.
Is it the cave?
See?
I have vision now.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it. I'll just watch over that shoulder.
Yeah, the cat's not technically one of his actors, it looks like.
Try again. All right.
It's still Boris.
Now let's keep changing the original version of it. Bigger owner. Yeah.
You're just on biscuit on?
God, I'm so tired.
Eventually, you're gonna run into a great cat. And George's gonna own it. Oh.
Just absorbs it.
Siberian tiger or something.
We go to fight. And he
Can
just
you
goes,
see it now?
Yes, thank you very much.
Bourbon.
So, we're going to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Jesus.
Okay.
Your roll 137? Man, imagine if you roll like a 10 or something. Yes, I made it by 45 success levels.
Goes through me into the beast.
Yeah. 2 for 1.
ooh, head location.
Nice.
It dodges some of the damage.
But still took it in the dome.
Yep. Gobble.
Nice.
At least that's what
Goble
I
is
think
not
that
inside.
That's
Correct. What's he gonna do? You can hear screeches from inside.
He is going to grab his crossbow and he's not going to go in because he's the one that is very injured.
Okay. Jarman.
All right, charge. I roll after I charge, right?
At the end of your round is when you're gonna roll again.
All right.
Please don't fail
I will.
The confidence.
All right. Absolute confidence. So I combat sword.
That's a great picture.
Where's the charge?
At first, I really thought it was an owlbear.
Minus 10 because I'm feared, apparently. Oh, no. Distracting.
Minus 20 for distracting.
Interesting. I'm not sure. I don't want to screw this up, but for some reason I only have a current minus 10.
I'm now showing the modifier again. Attacking a larger creature.
Yeah, okay. So I need to add another 20 to that. So I'd be at a total of plus 10.
Why the,
What do I
plus,
do?
why the other plus 20?
Charge.
That's only a 10.
No, it isn't. It's 20.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and here it's
Okay.
this one.
So
I thought it was
in theory,
Trying
so
to
just
cheat
make
us.
the test average. That'll give you a plus 20.
Charge next round. That's true. That'll work.
Okay.
And it does have me hopefully targeting it.
Yep.
Okay.
Ha! Look at that fantastic
Marginal
roll.
failure.
We both did good.
Oh.
It swoops back with its talons and beats you.
Only by one.
bad
It goes.
Boris.
Boris is going to do the same thing as Gallagher.
Gordon.
Gordon is going to.
Oh. Cool test.
Yep.
Gordon passed his school test. He is going to take aim and fire at the big bear or griffin or whatever it is. Okay.
Mutate.
Not cool, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Got
guys
Dark
are
Deal?
all rolling like shite.
Or we use it, or use a fortune point. Or you can use another resolve to ignore for another round.
Okay, so this should be right. So Gordon is going to fire.
I'm
no
good.
problem. You're just feared. Okay.
Here's Gordon's shot.
Oh, there you go.
Good hit.
There you go.
And I thought I was doing solid.
Holy crap!
Gordon's a good shot.
Okay.
He rolled
Solid
really
hit
good during this game.
to its right arm. Several of the blisters pop as the crossbow bolt goes in.
And goes my shield's up.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me and him that fired.
Biscuit
My guys are pretty good shots.
has no desire to go in. But
No,
what would you like him to do? Okay,
we're
you
just
good?
gonna sit there.
We whistle for the dog. We whistle for the dog.
You tell Biscuit stay. He says, "Not a problem."
He runs back.
Okay,
in.
Veronica readies her bow and,
Stay with
and
me,
moves
stay.
up to cover the entrance, saying that they need help. Aren't you going to save them? I thought you were heroes.
I love her.
She's twice my size.
Boars.
And half your age.
Well, I'll get up.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll stand up.
Because
Yeah, you gotta concentrate.
And I'll
Wait, you had
well,
plus
I
eight
can't
for
get
advantage.
to that if it's combat, but
You can. You're not in
There's only
combat.
plus
okay.
10.
I'll inform them
Performance
of what's
is
going
plus
on.
40.
Okay.
So,
You confirm Veronica's fears.
Sean, the bonus for
Yeah.
its size was not figured in properly. I had 3 more success levels.
Why?
Enormous is plus 40 to melee and range attacks.
Oh, it's enormous. Right.
Yeah. 30 by 30 squares.
You still missed because he beat you by 6.
Right.
He only beat me by 1, so I hit by 2.
Okay. So your 2, your base damage is what?
9.
So, and he passed. Okay. I'll give some points of damage to him.
At least I did.
You did.
You know, inform Veronica.
Yeah, I was
that
wondering
we
why
should
you guys
stay
weren't
here
hitting,
in
like,
case
basically
other
guaranteed
rats
40.
come
Mhm.
to flank us.
Losing 100.
That's my main concern about leaving.
Okay.
But I'm
Coleman.
scratching it.
That's my reason too.
Yes.
That's right. It's rats.
Rats!
I mean, we have the rat jack.
Okay. The creature goes. Let's see.
It avoids us completely
What?
because we didn't do nothing.
And actually, I've killed quite a few of these damn things.
I did.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Oh no, I lost my vision.
Okay. It goes for Oswald.
I hit it.
You hit it? Yeah. So did he.
Oh, thank you.
I missed.
You did? Okay. Then I
Yeah.
guess it goes for Matt.
Maybe it doesn't like Oswald.
Right.
It swipes a paw at Matt and then it bites him. It's going to do both.
I was trying to be realistic. I mean, if it is an animal.
Okay. It swings its talons at you. You?
saving me.
You're gonna die.
This is by 3.
Oh no!
So I do want
So
to let you know you do have a private, so we can't
I see that.
I don't know. Me and Jordan did a good number on it.
So
I didn't
main
do it.
thing,
So he probably has
main thing you're gonna have to
hunters
keep
and
in mind when parrying large creatures, you get a significant negative with parrying.
That's why I was thinking about dodging. Because isn't it a minus 40 for his size?
You have to look on the chart or whatever.
It doesn't say on here.
I'll pull it up in the book.
I remember that fully,
Yeah.
but I thought it had to do with its strength compared to my strength. Like it had to double my strength, not size.
No, it's size based because large creatures don't necessarily have a
I
bigger
must be thinking
strength.
what's it called? The games, the tabletop game I love.
More time?
Warhammer.
We need to play more time.
That only matters when you have double the strength of the person that can't parry their attack.
Which the only army that can do that is you. I mean, I've got guys with 7
Your great weapons are deadly.
Thank God they never gotten to actually activate. Games have always ended before they've actually gotten in the fight.
I have a Vestador now.
Probably makes sense.
Yeah, paint it.
I have a free wound mutant. That's him, nice.
Yeah.
Throw him in the front line. Hella expensive though.
My dodge is not very good though.
Defending against big creatures. You suffer a -2 SL for each step larger than the opponent.
So yeah, minus 40.
No.
Yeah, -40 in this case.
Well,
Well, -4 SL. When using melee to oppose the death.
that's exactly what I thought it was. Okay. So minus 4 SL puts me to where my that's only for parrying, right?
You can still dodge just fine.
I'm better off dodging.
Okay.
I think no wait, I'm in chain.
Wasn't it for melee you can choose not to?
No.
I am definitely not
That's
better
for
off
range.
dodging. Being in chain. So, I'll parry.
The dwarf killed you, making you wear armor.
The dwarf was completely aware of this negative. He was just gonna like, okay,
I
I'm
wonder
still
how the
parrying,
dwarf
but-
would do against this.
Hold on. You
dwarf
still didn't
wouldn't
put me
do
against
what
it where I can pick?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna dodge.
No, I'm parrying.
You're parrying. Okay. So and
Yeah,
you
it's
have
such-
-20 modifier for distracting,
Good
-3 SL for
you
a
could have won.
large creature, and with a +1 for defensive,
Easy.
and otherwise normal.
Terrible to inject.
I forgot about that. Well, minus 20 for
Doesn't
distracting.
matter if you can't. It's one-on-one.
You would apply
So
for
the
both.
only penalty I know, the only
Reason
penalty
that
I
has
have
so
on
many
my
weapons
dodge
to attack
is
with.
distracting.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to dodge instead?
Chromal armor.
Let me look at my parry again.
High strength and toughness.
Is it here? No, here it is. Basic.
Yeah, you actually have effectively a -10 with your dodge because you get the +1 defensive still
Plus 1 defensive.
for your shield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you don't get to count the armor for the shield, but you're not parrying, but
Right,
you
minus-
still get the defensive.
60. So yeah, it's still.
Don't forget your 10 toughness for when
Yeah.
you're actually taking.
I'm better off dodging.
Okay, so you want to dodge instead then?
I have a 12% with one or 23 with the other. So
I pray for you.
This is
Okay.
where the strength of big creatures are.
Yeah. Okay. So it beat you.
Nice.
You actually got positive.
Holy shit.
You did.
Yeah, he got plus
yeah,
3.
he actually missed me. Completely missed me. Because don't if I beat his SLs because he hit me by a negative something. I actually got a positive 3 SL for parrying or for dodging, so he missed me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Talk about a hell of a good roll.
Yeah, you got lucky on that one. Okay. And then it strikes at Oswald
And now you take the other side.
with a bite.
Razor sharp beak.
Next
Hook
time,
beak.
use the laser beams.
It rolls a 44 for a critical
There's the
and
other side
plus
of that
1
though.
SL.
Okay.
You're probably in the same boat as me because you're at a negative 60
So
weapons.
5 parry.
He's also in full plate, so
Yeah.
Parrying's a negative 60 weapons. Oh,
No.
yeah, he's also in full plate, so it's even more negative for that. And because it's negative SL, it doesn't count towards the cap of the negative. If I remember correctly.
Your poor armor.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Okay, so he beats you for does 36 points to your right arm. So that does 27, which is going to take you out. Now, you can take a point of armor, which will nullify the free critical, but you're going to take 1 for going down anyways.
Yeah.
You
so-
still want to burn it because otherwise you'll take 2.
I
Well, I
thought you
wanna-
only get 1 per attack.
I believe you still take 2. There's 1 from the attack and 1 from going down.
You can also take
One's
a
an effective death critical.
That's what I was
the
thinking.
attack.
Yeah, I can only do
That's
that so
how
many
I
times,
do that.
but
Lex, but yeah.
I'm pretty certain it says specifically you can only take 1 critical from a given attack.
I wish I would have failed the terror test.
so I'm gonna burn a fate. Have it completely miss me.
Okay. You want to be out of the combat and forgotten about?
Nope.
Okay. So, put your health back where it was. Which,
It's full.
yeah. Well, not. It's higher than 20.
Yeah, 21 because of the.
Okay. So you're back there. Yeah. And then so it missed you entirely. Okay. Then a sharp barbed tongue lashes out from its mouth to slash at you.
3 attacks.
Christ.
I attempt to grapple the tongue.
It hits you by 2.
Hits me by 2.
23.
So really, I mean, the parry's still the best bet for me to do it.
Good luck.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh.
Did I do it?
No.
No.
Well, you
Wait,
did
how's
it. You got a 22.
Wow, 39.
You get to do damage to it because you got a critical, but it takes you out doing 42 points of damage to your left arm.
Why was that a -2?
Because the net was a -2.
So when your size category is larger than somebody, does it double the double?
Yes.
Should it do 4 times damage to us?
Something like that, yes.
Now, I was just looking at it, I didn't see it. But is there a rule that if you take over X amount of damage
You're just dead?
to a location that it like severs the arm
That's
automatically?
the critical.
Okay.
It's the critical chance.
Your fortune has saved you guys from those effects for a long time. But this creature does enough damage that it can obviously take you to 0 very quickly. As soon as you reach 0, you roll on that table, and that's where you have a fairly decent chance of losing an arm, losing a head,
And I
etc.
believe the software is programmed in if you take so much excess, it will add bonuses to the critical roll or negatives.
And so that should have, like, for size and everything, that takes that into consideration.
Yeah.
That's why it's doing 42.
Not the
Yeah.
other way. I mean, I meant with my attack and stuff
Yeah.
too, but
Yeah.
there's no attack.
Yeah, it's ×2 multiplier.
I can't find it.
Am I seeing
No
this?
shit.
22
Okay.
versus a
So
30.
I will.
So, do you want to burn another fate point?
Shouldn't that be
I'm gonna
plus
burn
1?
my last fate point, and it takes me out of the
Critical?
battle.
Knock you out of the fight.
Forgotten.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
Now,
Okay.
why is that an SL -2?
Yeah.
That is his return strike.
I assume the -2's from the large creature, so it's giving a -2 SL, but your skill is still the same. So it doesn't affect your ability to dodge. It's just overpowering your.
I
parry.
think the -2 is due to the distracting. I would suspect.
I'm,
but
just,
it-
I'm just saying with the SL.
Yeah.
His SL was a +1.
Yeah, it has a base -2 SL and weapon +9, which is strength bonus +4, which comes out to the 7 points. Okay. The 7 points does not hurt it.
Typically, you inflict a critical back to him. I'm fairly sure.
What you did to me.
Yeah, it's what. Let's see.
fucking damage my pretty armor.
If any melee test or range test that rolls double causes a
Even
critical,
if I was
this means you dealt a significant blow. It
big
even
difference.
happens when you're the defender in an opposed test.
But
If you specifically your opponent received an immediate critical wound
I mean, I might be able to stop you if you're bleeding out or something. But
beyond the rest of that stuff.
so, but me using the fate makes it like the attack never landed, which means I wouldn't have a return critical towards it anyway, right? Take myself out of the
No,
battle.
well,
I mean, the same way that
that's-
I
you
wasn't
still-
sure.
it took you out, which is why you burned the fate.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so as far as the damage multiplier, every size category is the multiplier. So 3 times as big is 3 times the damage.
We need a large
Okay.
spell.
If it is 1 step larger, it gets damaging. If it's 2 steps or more larger, it gets damaging and impact.
Yeah, so not only is it tripling, but it's also adding in the units dice in there and some other abilities.
Yeah, there's
and
some other
then
modifiers.
Yes.
Um,
That's why you don't see Warhammer 30 going after giants.
I kind of like that because it's always retarded when some fucking 4-foot guy runs up and kills a giant. And I'm like, they could literally just stomp you into the ground.
a creature that's larger ignores the need to disengage. They just brush you out of the way and moves where it wants. Opposed, technically it can stomp you. And it has a variety of attacks. It's big. Okay.
Does that mean it gets like extra?
Probably think so.
So you are. Andy goes down under multiple attacks. Alan.
I'm going to.
Did it take a critical?
I don't know if there's a size requirement for like if you're attacking as a small person against a large person. That would be the only thing.
There's nothing listed, but I'm going to apply modifiers to it. So no, that wouldn't have done anything. I mean, even the roll wouldn't have done much anyways. So, Alan, what would you like to do?
I move up here, throw another magic dart out.
Okay.
Pew!
Okay, now keep in mind, you just saw Andy get obliterated.
I am fully aware.
Okay.
If it can ignore us, can we ignore it?
No.
And I am going to instead
Where's the great weapons?
spend resilience to make that a 11.
Okay.
So I specifically provoke the miscast with the intention of causing a critical as well.
Okay.
So you need the I don't know if there's a way you can right click and say burn resilience or whatever. Otherwise, yeah,
No.
I'll probably have to edit it. But
So yeah, I'll just edit.
So I can spend
Yeah,
resilience. I got.
You gotta choose whatever number.
you choose
Yeah.
the number, but that's your
But,
permanent one.
but that's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't use that shit anyway.
Right.
The character's gonna die anyways.
Big.
Okay. So a minor miscast.
Yep.
Um.
Oh. Christ.
Yep. All alcohol is ruined.
I am the enemy of alcohol.
You are.
15 yards.
My body. You suck.
Okay. And a spell critical does what?
I am going to choose the option to make it a
I'm pulling up the exact wording for you.
yeah.
Critical casting. If the casting roll is a critical, the winds of magic and flare death dangerously, granting you extra power. You roll the minor miscast table, but you also get to choose one of the following effects. Critical cast. If the spell causes damage, it also inflicts a critical wound. Total power. The spell is cast no matter the CN and your SL rolled, but can't be dispelled. Unstoppable force can't be dispelled.
Okay.
Force a critical.
Force a crit on it sounds like the best option.
Okay.
I'm enforcing a crit on it.
Okay.
And that would give me six success levels naturally, which is enough to bypass the normal requirement to cast it, which is 4. So, two success levels. How does that work? I cast it with 6 success levels. Does it reduce down by 4? Or do I cast it with just the 6 success levels?
It's effectively you're lowering your skill by the CN effectively.
Okay. So then I would have 2 success levels. 2 success levels, which would
Toughness.
You match your SL with the CN thing, and if it reaches that or whatever,
Really
it's
found I
fine,
could stick
then
it out with
you
it.
get the extra overcast after that.
which for record it didn't calculate
I was wrong.
properly last time. It's a magic missile plus 8. So it naturally has a plus 8 damage modifier. So rather than the 12 from prior, it would be.
How much damage does this bolt do?
So the bolt, it actually was doing it correctly. It's a
Yeah.
fluff.
Okay, it started at 8 and then you
Yeah,
overcast. Okay.
because bolt
It
is
would be-
4 plus your willpower.
10 points of damage plus critical.
Ignoring armor.
Ignoring armor, but not
Yeah,
toughness.
that's toughness.
Okay, so it takes a little bit of damage from that. And the critical, give me a percentile roll. Let me know where you hit it.
Left leg from the spell.
Oh, okay, left leg.
So just percentile roll?
No,
Okay, I didn't know you had sharp for it.
I have tables.
And in the spell you cast automatically rolls hit location.
Okay, does not feel that. As far as the critical.
Yeah, it was-
Okay. I
That
know.
was a good try.
It just falls.
So Oswald's down.
Oswald's dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it appear to be going after him next, or eyeing me and Gordon?
It's eyeing all of you.
It's arguably stomping the biggest guy in the group in the ground right now.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you guys should have listened to the person with faith.
I did. I found
I-
the cat.
Hang on.
The original goal was not to go here. Thank you for the hospitality. We're moving on. We have a question.
Yeah, but that's the poor people.
I am going to. I'm not a hero. I am going to pull out my storm lantern, light it, and
That's it. Could
Yeah.
drop your crossbow then in the mud.
can I bring it one-handed?
You can't pull out a lantern and light it with a flint and steel without multiple hands.
In 6 seconds.
I mean, arguably, getting out the lantern and your flint and steel would be one round. Lighting it next
I
round.
will-
Yeah.
Can I light it and then next round pick up my crossbow and go?
You can get your lantern out and your flint and steel out. Next round, you can light it.
So I don't know if
That
it
makes
makes
more
sense or whatever,
sense.
but we are.
It really does. It sucks, but think about how much time we're talking about.
Okay.
Alright.
That'd make it easier as opposed to flint and
Go
steel
get your
technically
backpack
is like a
and see if you can
survival
get a
roll
single
to get
poke
things
at it
started.
in fucking 6 seconds.
It
The match is
Take like a round or something like
I'm
that.
fine. Yeah, at that point, a match. I'm if you assuming he has matches, I'm fine. You can just light it. That's not an issue. But otherwise, yeah, you can drop your crossbow, get your lantern and your matches or flint and steel out,
Yep.
If he wants to do it right.
Okay.
and that's about it.
Climb up on
That's
the
why
deck.
Matt was asking if everybody had
Climb
light
up
in
the
case
deck
they
and
had to
see.
run.
And it's like he does that kind of stuff.
And everybody said, "I'm fine. I don't need anything."
Seriously. I was like, that's interesting
So,
enough.
okay.
That'd be fun.
Goble.
Stay on the backpack. You mean it?
I think everybody outside was
It's
just
early 20s.
staying there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jarman.
Do a backflip.
I can't run.
Sure you can.
I get attacked.
What do we do now?
Yeah.
We die.
In this thing, you don't have advantage to
Remember that
burn
last
away, so you
Starfighter?
can't
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like,
run. There, you can do the test to do it, but there's a chance he still strikes you.
Oh, I love that.
Or you can withdraw.
I got
And
best
still
love
strikes you.
story.
Well, because we don't use advantage, you can take 5-foot steps and withdraw that way, moving cautiously away from it. There has to be a way to be able to get out of combat without being attacked. Since we don't use advantage, that would be the equivalent.
It's the rubber. It's great.
If you just turn and run, then yeah, it gets free attack against you.
I have been left alone by my light sources.
What are you talking about? You still got a shield?
You are the light source, my brother.
I know, I can't see any of my allies.
Yeah, you got a shield and you are all alone. With the occasional blast of darkness coming through out of the dark.
I'm here with you, friend.
But I think you might know the direction to run if you so chose. Meanwhile, what's left of Andy is laying in the mud next to you.
Yeah, this is not great.
Alright, I'm gonna swing twice.
Okay.
Dude, you got Furious Assault?
Mm-hmm. We already discussed all this last game.
It's a tier 3 for him.
You actually said the exact same stuff.
He also has frenzy, so he.
Friedrich's got
I
Furious
do not
Assault.
have frenzy.
Great, you're retired.
What's even better is he has frenzy, so he can attack 3
He
times.
does
I'd
not
have
have frenzy. He just said that.
No.
This is elf.
My elf did have it. I don't want another one to have it.
So did his previous work.
Frenzy is assault.
Yeah, my dwarf did have it too.
It's only
Alright.
one more pattern.
Stunning my luck.
I think this is all I'm doing is targeting him and attacking him with my sword. So yeah,
Light
this
him
is
up.
it.
Okay.
Light him up.
First strike is decent, +3, and attempts to parry.
Oh, that was much higher than a +3 because it doesn't have the size bonus on it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the size bonus added.
It's automatically put it on.
Plus
Okay.
40. Break him.
So let me make sure what the size bonus it shows is because it does have size bonus. It's 3 more success levels higher than what it is.
Okay, so 18 points.
That's a 9. 9 success level.
18 to his left arm.
Would that also apply a crit since you got +6?
It's only doubles.
Or
So I need to add. I wonder if I do
Okay.
30, will it turn out to be a 20? Just to try.
well done.
Yep. Okay, good. So I'm targeting it again with my second attack. This is my second attack, and I roll.
Oh, nice.
Critical.
Hell yeah.
Secondary arm.
Okay.
Oh no.
It blocks some of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you do that.
Get that crit.
Okay,
Nice.
so the critical will affect them. Not nearly that bad.
Oh,
Severed his
Um,
finger.
Does not sever his finger.
You gape in horror as a finger flies.
Fairly big finger.
Roll tables. Let's see. Where is the criticals?
we really just have to push this thing. I don't know, it's not hard.
This was
to
on the
beat,
arm?
Maybe not.
Yes.
Yes.
And it was a that. Okay.
On a secondary. If that matters.
Not specifically. Okay, you wrench his arm. Which of course doesn't tell me what that means.
And I'm taking a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Twisted ankle and a wrenched item. You can take a tire off with how bad you hit his arm.
The effect.
I didn't even have to use any of my stuff.
I did. We're champions.
Alright. Don't worry. He's doing enough damage that I'm done anyway.
I'd like to say that I would have been out some health, but I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
That's a real good thing. This was a wounded creature.
I don't even know if I can do enough damage with my sling to get through its probably natural toughness.
The bonuses of the size get me out of negative
Yeah.
shots.
It's bonus for the size alone. You would be doing more damage than what you think.
Yeah. 3/4 of the time you fired, you've got an instant kill crit.
Yeah, that's true. I have hit a lot of motherfuckers in the face.
If he and I could have stood for a couple rounds each before we had to use our fate to go down. If we had all the archers in here, I think we would have been a much. I don't know if we could have killed it, but we'd have been a hell of a lot better off.
Yeah.
But having
that many
only
arrows.
2 archers and the spellcaster, no offense, we are not doing a whole lot.
Yeah. I agree. I was kind of hoping the shadow would do more.
I still wouldn't have been effective because he's casting magic. It would have freaked me out. I probably wouldn't have passed my. I'd have been running.
As long as you stayed away from
What
him.
page is the critical tables on?
I just had that up.
In another types on a page.
Oh yeah, they're way towards the back if I remember correctly.
Injury.
I don't have the book, otherwise I'd look for it.
I don't venture towards the back because
177, something like that. Let's see, critical 172.
Okay, 172 against the arm. And a wrenched arm is drops whatever's in his associated hand. Done.
Yep.
He does take the extra.
And my
He does
corpse
take,
hits
he
the
does
ground.
take 2 extra wounds as a result.
Would you take more damage from bouncing?
Okay. Boris is outside. Gordon.
So is there no way to see in darkness? Like, could he run the way that we came?
He can take off running. You move, we'll let you know if you run into a wall.
So if you remember, you saw it.
I did like that when you had to do that. I kept smacking in. You go until you hit something.
Now, what is your guy in
Darkness? Yes.
Yes, he doesn't have night vision.
Okay.
So it's going to be difficult terrain at least. So
He's-
half speed. He's running in the mud. Pick a direction,
Could
start moving.
He can't help me because he's in the darkness.
Why isn't he fighting?
Because the big griffin just took out him, and it's terrifying.
He's the soldier.
We're not heroes.
Yes, you are.
He's not a soldier.
Yeah.
Aren't your guys all
No, they're
soldiers?
road wardens. They're police.
Yeah, they're still soldiers.
Okay.
The way you played them.
So you said
Sure.
half speed?
Yeah, half speed. Move
Okay,
whatever direction you want. If you can't move far enough, then you run into a wall.
So half speed would be
First guy goes down.
8.
Run!
Yep.
Especially when it's Andy. Here.
Okay.
Trust me, if I were my
That'd
elf,
be half speed.
That's
I'd be running
good.
too.
Veronica says, "You guys aren't heroes. We gotta save them."
Quick killer.
She starts moving in.
Completely right.
Thank you.
Yes, she does it. She
Boars.
She gets that eyeball shot.
Let her. She's on her own.
1 second.
Okay.
She's the champion of the town.
Hey,
I mean, she can't see in the dark either. So
Right.
it's not- she has very limited ability, but she can at least move into the cave.
she'll at least take a bite.
She gets in and sees my mashed body. Okay. No, I never.
These guys hear battle cries still right now. They're a little high pitched, but you hear it.
It went from to
I guess I'll start getting this rum lantern out.
Okay.
I won't leave you.
Pull out your stuff so you can light it next round. I assume you have matches.
I do.
You won't know it.
Tolman, you staying outside still?
It's irrelevant.
Looks like Boris is grabbing a lantern to go inside.
Why?
Can I at least drag him out?
Wait, what do you mean?
I informed you all last round of what happened.
Oh, I am not going in there.
Okay. Okay. The creature goes.
It's wounded and runs away.
taking my body.
Oh no! Come on now.
It raises a white flag.
I
surrender.
Okay. It moves over here to hit that wizard that keeps blasting it with magic.
I'm not doing anything to it.
Not momentarily.
Well,
Sean, would it have made a difference at all if I
Other
was still
time
in face
casting
face?
spells
No.
with no arm.
Can you move me back? I forgot I could not move. I did Furious Assault. I cannot move.
Oh, you can't move at all in that? Okay.
yeah.
No, it literally completely ignores you.
Steps no good.
Ow.
Okay. So it's Talon
I'm nimble.
hits you with 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good God! I feel like this is just a repeat of Sean's rolls from last time.
So how is this going to work? What was
You're going to choose dodge or parry.
Dodge has no penalties, except for the fact that he's at -20 to everything because you're near. And you're feared, so -30. Sorry.
Am I here?
All of us are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Griffin?
So -30
Mhm.
versus
It should.
Harry.
Parry is -70.
I have to go back to the graph
Yeah.
and explain how we made it like 2 days away and lost the entire party. And we needed a whole new group of guys.
Knowing this situation, I would be like, if I were out there, I'd be like, right, guys.
Okay. So that failed. So you're going to take 56 to your right leg.
Not like I can do anything.
Do you have a fake point?
56.
Dwarf could take that.
Yes.
Whatever.
Dwarf can't take that much.
You'd still take like 40 points. wouldn't
Actually, no. He would have one hit point out.
Knock you out of the fight?
After
Okay.
his armor and stuff.
Well, that's right. You have shield too.
No, shield, that's 3.
Okay.
I would
So the
have
creature, Matt, you see the creature dive past you into the shadows, and you hear a brief gulp and then squish as somebody that sounds like Alan gets devoured.
And you and me both, man. It wasn't your arm leg this time.
You got killed?
Yep.
No, he used his fate. So
No, he got killed.
Kill. Yeah.
It was my leg.
Right. But
Just
you-
hit location right leg.
it's always your leg.
Oh, dude.
Heinrich, you got your lantern out, your crossbows of the mud, you got your
See,
flint and
it's
steel,
paid
or
for
matches if you have them.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I light it.
Do you have matches or do you have a
What
flint
I'm
and steel?
saying is, are you like
I-
him?
What
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
matches
So
aren't
your
a
character's
thing
not
in.
dead.
Yes, they are.
What is it called?
I don't know. George said they had
Tinder
matches.
boxes.
Yes, I have
A
that.
tinderbox. Okay.
Yes.
That's
If you
technically
call
not a
it-
match. That's not matches.
There's flint and steel, and the description it's matches effectively in the description.
Okay. Officially, that's not what a tinderbox is. A tinderbox is just dry tinder. But if they describe it as matches, I'm
fairly
fine
certain
with it.
they describe it as matches, but
Uh-huh.
I'll double check. I'm just saying there is matches in the game.
I don't dispute that there are.
But
I mean, there's gunpowder and such, but
I'm trying to light my lantern, and I don't even care if I need to. If I can grab my heavy crossbow, I run.
okay.
It's gonna be great. He lights it.
So
and this
assuming you
fucking
don't
creature's
have matches, give me a survival roll.
like, "Yum, yum, yum."
Okay.
I have to decide if I'm going to sacrifice myself or.
I don't think you're gonna
No,
get shit.
reroll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think by you being here still, you're already.
Dark deal.
Okay.
This was a scripted
Okay.
encounter.
So you pray to the gods, and after a couple of minutes, the lantern flares to light.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you have a lot more light now. Matt can see the
I
creature
can see him.
again.
So I guess I can't move.
Nope. That's it.
That's the cat? Oh, the cat's dead.
That's no cat there.
Okay.
That's just so that they have something to view. Gobble outside.
So you said what was going on in there?
Now I want to. Yes, he has already explained to it. Veronica apparently is the bravest of all of you, and at least stepping into the cave. You don't know how much further she go. Now I'll remind you, all 3 of your guards had personalities. So reference them before you say they all chicken out and stay outside.
I don't round to respond.
How does it feel to have the little girl be more courageous than you?
I mean, still needs to find her dad.
I haven't had a round to like
I know. I'm not worried.
respond to such claims of
Cowardice.
I know. Well, you did. You grabbed your lantern. You were going to help her.
Yes.
So the intent was there, as opposed to the halfling saying, "I'm not going anywhere
Yeah.
close to that,"
Good luck.
which I'm fine with too. That matches her personality.
Yep.
My point is, his guards all came with predetermined personality.
Yeah, oh, I get that.
So-
I was thinking about this the last 2 weeks, right? Because I had time to think about it. I started out Tolman as a very traumatized individual. And then he kind of, thanks to you, kind of got away from that. But now the trauma's
Creeping back in.
it's creeping back in
Right,
because
that's
I no
right.
longer have you as a negative influence. So
A lot
Positive-
a match
positive
was developed from gunpowder as a way to light it and everything, but
really
it's separate.
Planning on trying to
So-
tailor you as an
So
assassin.
what's Gobble doing?
I was totally
You
okay with
would
that, but not any
Move
longer.
in.
Okay,
the
so
cave.
he's brave and honorable. Wants to save the day?
I've
No,
seen
he's-
Thief, and I'm like, I know who to introduce him to.
Based on this, what
Okay.
you sent me,
Not the
he would move
thieves.
in.
Okay.
I'm gonna replace my gear
Get a
from
jab.
tinderbox for matches because that's what I meant to buy.
Okay, that's fine.
That's as far as he can
Yeah,
go.
tinderbox you use with a flint and steel to start a fire.
My only thing is the tinderbox is so expensive, so I thought it was a box of matches.
No.
I,
Okay.
It seems very expensive for just a
So,
fire starter.
so Gobble goes up to help Veronica to save the day. German. Yeah, you can see 2 people dead so far. One you can only sort of see.
And he doesn't even have a crossbow in his hand. He's like,
He has a crossbow laying in the mud, and he just held up a lantern.
Shake. Caramelized. Oh my god.
I used to have such a thing for her.
Me too. Tell me more. Throw up in time brain.
Yeah, oh yeah.
damn it.
Like what STDs to
But
shit.
again,
not
think
a-
what your character will do, not what Matt would do. Because I know what Matt would do.
The problem is, my character would charge into the fight.
Okay, that's your
Matt
call.
wants to run.
Oh, okay. I had that backwards then.
Yeah,
It-
it's no,
It's
but
totally fine if half the group dies.
Yeah.
these guys they're slayers. They're all about.
And you said you wanted to be level 4.
You finally understand my point about this character.
I'm gonna praise Ulrich. Nobody can understand that and charge in.
Okay.
Yeah, I read their thing and I was like,
Norwegian.
there's no point playing with these guys. Like it's exactly like playing Troll Slayer.
They die.
What's your purpose? To die gloriously. Great.
They don't even gain the benefits of being a dwarf. They just die. They're humans with all of the negatives of being
So I
a slave.
charged, so I'm
And
going to make
none
this
of the
an
benefits.
average roll wheel. And then I have to
Congrats,
change
you
my
can attack twice in
large
a turn.
bonus.
You're also dead the
Oh,
next
wait, I
turn.
didn't target him yet, so shit.
That's pretty nice.
So let me get rid of this. Now that I'm targeting,
Against normal
open this up
foes,
again.
he's nasty.
Yeah.
as
Make
shit.
this
And
average.
you-
Make this
shield and sword. Shield and axe versus
30.
great sword and great axe. That's what dwarves use.
Good hit.
Not early level. Not the level.
Get it. Get it.
I don't think
You're
that's
using
right,
hand weapon.
but there.
Okay. It gets
Seriously?
3,
Yeah.
so
Like level
you beat
3 or
it by
4,
2.
Great weapons.
Good.
It's level 3.
Me
And he never gets the opportunity.
Okay. Boris.
Nick.
That's why you need to be a war priest.
So,
Like,
Boris
I know
would
it's
also
pretty
go in.
everywhere.
You know,
Boris also has the same personality.
similar. Yeah.
Okay.
At least you're
Can't
getting.
move.
And the reason I'm bringing it up then is that's the challenge of the NPCs. They can't just hide out and never get into combat.
Yes.
Their personalities, they want to be heroes too. Halflings, perfectly fine.
We really are heroes.
I said
No, I said they want to be heroes.
I have consistently said every game we are heroes.
I grant that you all want to be heroes.
I got two more success levels than that.
Why?
Because I hit the
I want
go
to
button
get
before I was
some
able to
second
adjust
we
something
start
else.
Okay, we got another 2.
So I start with a 72 skill, minus 20 because of distraction, minus 10 because of fear. Gives me a 42. He's large, gives me an
What do you
82.
care
I
about your
charge, gives me a
NPCs?
102.
Okay,
They're
I'm
NPCs.
fine with that.
Doesn't matter.
Count the
Gotta spend
distracting.
money on them.
Yes,
So
I-
what?
minus
We get
30
plenty
off
of money.
everything because distracting
Plenty
and
of money.
fear.
Dude, I have enough money. Right now, I could probably buy your goddamn NPCs for you.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Halfling's going to enter slavery. He's going to buy NPCs. Anyways, Boris, what you going to do?
Boris already moved.
Okay, he's good.
All those bonuses?
Gordon.
Are you gonna get it?
Okay, so Gordon.
I did 6 points.
Let me read this again,
It's still
but
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure he would attempt to reload his crossbow.
Okay.
He puts Oswald out of the
He's-
last bit of
he's-
misery.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, he quickly reloads. Says, I got this.
Oh, sorry.
Ben internally is screaming like, "Damn it!"
Yeah. Yes, I am. Thank you.
That's why I cautioned you.
See, the worst part is,
NPCs are not
Had
supposed
he
to
been
be
playing
trivial.
NPC personality, he'd already be firing this. Right
Yes, they'd all be in here fighting with you.
Yep. Yeah, the fact that you left 2 outside, I thought was absolutely insane.
I mean, I was fine with it.
Okay, yeah, he.
Well, yeah, you guys, in case those rats shows up.
Yeah.
Lame excuse.
That's all he can do because he
Okay.
can't move now.
Biscuit. He shares your opinion.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna start backing away.
Okay. So Veronica tentatively raises her bow and points it in to aim at whatever might move in the shadows, waiting for you to come with the light. Boris, what would you like to do? You got light.
Do I?
That's well, assuming you want to light your lantern.
Yes.
Okay, give me a survival roll.
I have a match.
Okay, you got a light then.
I don't do such rolls.
I thought I remembered giving myself some off of the wagon.
Okay.
Damn.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Nope, I have a tinderbox.
Tolman, you said you backed away?
Yep.
Okay, now that does leave you and the dog alone outside. Everybody else is going in.
I'm gonna stealth into a bush or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking hide.
The whole
I
bush,
believe.
the bush gets uprooted. You just see it move 2 spaces. It's big down.
Straight out of the cartoon.
Okay.
You just see a dog tail sticking out of it.
I keep wanting to attack that cat that's over there, but there is no such cat. Okay. The bird is going to turn on the wolf dude.
It doesn't want to do that.
It does want to do that because you keep charging it,
No.
and you're the next one that has heard it.
Mm-hmm.
So it swings its talons at you.
I faint.
It hits by 5.
Oh, good.
Goddamn, Sean.
We're rolling even better than last.
Jesus.
You are.
Yeah, he is
You've
not
been rolling relatively.
He's not rolling
well.
better. Equivalent.
Good Lord.
Hey, should be positive.
Good job.
So he rips your left arm off. Do you want to burn a fate point?
Or I can.
Or you can
yeah,
take
it's
it.
a fate stand there, right?
You get your fate will negate the attack. You can either be knocked out of combat or simply eliminate the damage.
You can also, I know you're saying resolve or whatever is irrelevant. Well, your skill's not high enough, but you can use it to also ignore the critical, the death critical, if you want to, if you still want to go down. I mean, you're still losing the wounds and stuff like that, but you won't be taking the death critical.
And the arm.
Yeah, and then it can just
Because
finish you while you're unconscious.
I'm gonna ignore the hit.
Okay. So then it attempts to bite you with its.
Can I only do that once around?
What?
You can do
You
it.
can do it as many times as you got points.
Okay.
Per attack.
Okay. So it attempts to bite you with its hooked beak.
Come on, missed by a lot, damn it.
Okay. I'm hopefully. Its hooked beak misses by 0.
Fuck.
Not a lot, but it still misses.
You can do it.
Have
You
you,
get- you
seen
get to
my
dodge.
dodge skill?
You can do it.
I guess I
Okay.
could have used a resolve instead. It's going to be a.
You can still use it now. It's
Yeah.
All right.
before or
And
after.
declare a score.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
It's
Okay.
Which it doesn't give me that as an option.
It's
the
resilience
beast won
on,
against
but yeah,
Tormund by 1 SL.
there's no
52 damage.
It's because it's adding 8 points.
Oh, I know.
to
I
the base
saw the
damage
math.
and then
earlier.
tripling it.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
So I'm going to.
It's the same
yes.
thing a couple of other people have had with their attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have had those same things.
I don't think I can parry.
Yeah.
Even a parry
with,
of an
with
11.
the damage and impact, yes, not the tripling. But
Not the tripling, but,
but
the
the
damage
damage
and
and
impact, it
impact,
absolutely.
Well,
My
two.
My handguns were
Yeah,
that damaging.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make it a dodge roll.
The
But okay,
Warhammer
it
was-
hit me by 0, right? So if
Yeah,
I-
so as long as you get a +0, you're fine.
then I'm good. Plus
Okay.
1, maybe.
Okay.
It was pretty. The Warhammer when he was on fire was pretty nasty, but
I don't understand.
It wouldn't
why this
matter
was a
because this
scripted
thing-
encounter.
Who says anything is a scripted encounter?
Right.
why do you say shit?
What?
like
Yeah.
that?
Why are you metagaming so
Yes.
much? It's completely irrelevant to the story.
Sorry.
Fuck.
There is no scripted encounter in this campaign
Nope.
Okay.
at all. There is a storyline I am using.
That's fine.
90% of it is made up.
Sorry.
Okay?
But he told us he would wipe us. if
I
we did
will
something
happily wipe the entire group if it comes to it. Okay?
Sorry.
I made it abundantly clear
Yep.
how tough this creature was. And your sense of, oh, it's just a griffin, got you into this.
It's
Well,
it's intelligent.
in the
Yeah.
kid's defense,
Okay.
yeah, he was like, okay, we could do this.
Yeah.
Everybody else also was like, oh, we could do this.
Absolutely. It's not.
Except for
Everybody,
you and I.
other than the two of you, everybody understood Griffin. He can take this. And that's fine.
My
It is Warhammer. There are things you cannot take.
My character can.
Okay.
I thought the fucking
Always.
swamp monster was proof of that. But
You haven't defeated the swamp monster.
exactly.
We defeated it in our own way.
You did.
By feeding it
Heinrich,
bikes.
you have a lantern,
Until it was
and you
full.
can pick up your crossbow now if you wish.
The group's not dead. I count that as defeating.
Yeah, okay, sure.
So
Now, a big difference on this fight would have been if everybody worked together and assaulted the creature.
Yep.
If you had 5 more warrior types up here, maybe you could take it easily.
You can use the death blow mechanics.
I could.
Larger.
and also,
Then I could then I could kill 2 or 3 in a ring.
also we
Probably
could have
would.
gotten the villagers. The villagers were going to like send a mob of people.
What was it?
The villagers were also going to send a mob of people. Like
They
that was an
did. They
option.
all died.
They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 crossbows
No, like-
and a sling would have been a lot of damage.
It-
Sling.
There's a lot of damage potential you guys have.
You wanted the crossbows, not the
So what you doing, Ben?
Problem is, we just don't have a
Um,
tank that can tank this.
Oh yeah.
No, the dwarf wouldn't have been able to either.
Yeah, not especially not when you're rolling like single digits on the attacks.
But it's not just. We're at minus 60 to parry.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Okay,
Still
so
be
I am going to attempt a leadership check
More than that.
Okay?
to order Gordon to retreat.
I have to parry.
Okay.
My dodge is already like.
So make a leadership check. It's going to be challenging. I'm going to give you an extra minus 20 because it's against his personality.
Okay, so base
Okay.
minus-
He'll follow your orders if you can roll, if you can give enough leadership, but he's not going to do it willingly.
No.
Okay. So yeah, he's not going to do anything. So that's going to
Okay.
take at least 1 action, or you're part of a move action. I'll let you make an attack if you have something, or you can make a move of some sort because you don't have battle tongue. I don't think.
Hang on.
He had reloaded his crossbow last round.
No, I did not.
Gordon did. He just lit a lantern.
Ah, okay. I thought we were talking.
will
Bomb opening would have been nice.
pull.
Oh yeah.
I'll pull my pistol.
That's what I was originally
Okay.
thinking. It's like, why are we going in here? We can just cave it in.
That's
fine.
fine.
Pull your pistol. Okay. Goble. He's got some light now.
Trust me.
No, wrong button.
Okay.
Yeah, hell of a lot
Gobble.
of crossbow
Give
bullets.
a
Gobble.
rifle to somebody and said, "Here, shoot this."
Go.
Okay.
That's as far as you can see.
German. He's currently still standing.
Yeah, I'll swing twice.
Okay.
You can do it.
Finish
My ghost.
Oh,
is, my
it's not
ghost
even
is
hardly
circling.
wounded.
Yeah, that's.
All right, so
It was wounded.
It's got blisters everywhere.
Yeah, it was wounded when we walked in.
Splattered. They're all over you.
He is covered in blood.
Not zone.
I think I'm gonna
I don't think
fortune reroll
I
that.
don't think that added a side.
It is a fortune to reroll.
Don't think that added the
Oh my
size
god, that's
benefit.
even. Oh, it did it?
No, it didn't.
Fuck, I forgot to add all that in.
What?
A size
So I
benefit.
wouldn't. Once again, I screwed everything up
Okay.
because my first hit would have hit by 3
3.
SL.
Okay.
Yes.
So you hit by. Let's assume that you wouldn't have
Yes.
rerolled in that case. It's fine. He attempts to parry. He gets 0. So you win by 3, which gives him.
Should be 12 points.
Yes. Minus his defenses. Okay.
And then I get to swing again.
Yep. Make sure you add all your bonuses in this time.
Yes.
Stab him in the pustule.
That
Done.
30.
Everywhere.
Got him on the roads.
So that's
He's
that.
crying out in pain.
There we go.
That was a good roll. 9. He can parry it. Nope. Okay, so he takes 17 and goes down.
I love none of us believe you. Like,
Yeah.
we all just said we're waiting for him to
I do not
No,
believe.
what?
What?
We all
What?
No celebration.
we all just sitting like
Is he lying?
I for real thought you were lying.
Jesus.
No way.
You strike it the second time. It screeches one last time, and then its body just gives out. It slumps down on the remnants of the wizard,
Damn, dude, well done.
And
The remnants of the wizard.
it's still heaving and breathing, but obviously strained now, and from the wounds that both you've incurred as well as what it already had, it looks like it's only has a few seconds or minutes to live.
Okay, I'm not trying to save it. I lop its head off.
Okay. Well, so like I said, a few seconds to live. Okay.
You would not be able to do that, by the way.
Yeah,
You've been hacking at that fucking thing for 10 minutes.
He's got a +5 sword.
So
Yeah.
It's sharp.
I run over to Oswald and the wizard and give them both a healing shot. And
They're dead.
oh,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
dead.
it's too
Dead.
late now.
Yes. From the combat scenario, they are dead. Why would you
gonna say,
run over
okay,
and give them a
Never
healing
mind. I run over and see if they are even.
There's just pieces in the
I understand
He's like
from a
taking arms and
I understand
fucking
from a
going.
gaming perspective. They used a fate point and they were knocked out. From your character's perspective,
I
they
was
were
right next
killed.
to him when he got destroyed.
They were killed. Okay.
Okay.
Now, yes, they will recover and they will wake up. But running over to give them a healing draught is giving one of the Skavens with missing an arm a healing draught.
I
It's not going to do
appreciate
anything.
the thought,
I have a
But-
decent amount of healing.
but I've come to find, even with little medical knowledge, a
They-
healing
they-
drought
they
will
come,
not
they
fix
come
jelly.
running over to check how bad the damage was.
It's a footprint with like an arm and
Okay.
leg sticking out.
So the rest of you are free to move around, do whatever you wish to at this point. We are out of combat time.
I'm assuming the rest of the group would be in the
No,
get here. No. Okay.
no. The
Look at
other
the
ones.
fucking bush.
The other
not
ones.
him.
Yeah.
Not him.
The halfling has disappeared. The other ones, I'm assuming, are moving in cautiously because the group has previously established they can go quiet. Not that they would have necessarily gotten a hush spell in the middle of a combat, but who knows? Maybe they're hiding. But yes,
Lord.
eventually you guys catch up, get up to the group. I'll just move them up there.
I can't wait to watch that on the video.
Yep. Everybody's face. That's one of my top
And it
five.
goes down.
Top five and all this. Like they're just like, no,
I'm
yes.
a fucking pin down.
It bursts into
They're
four
all-
tiny griffins.
I'm pretty sure all of us were holding our breath.
Yes. Yes.
Is he being real?
Oh, I
Everyone was
totally.
just staring at that
I'm
screen.
gonna
where
point
it's
this
showing.
out too. Had I ran from the thing, I would have went the wrong way.
Would you?
Seeing where they're coming in, I was going down diagonal this way.
Yeah, you would
You run full
have
speed into the wall.
you would have run over there and said, "Oh my God, where am I?"
He's like burying the shield so it just gets dark.
Yeah, that would have totally effed me up right there.
That's not that uncommon of a situation I found with you.
Yeah.
You think you know the direction, and almost always you seem to run the wrong
Wrong way.
direction.
Oh well.
Did you not take land nav?
I aced it. I beat all the the Rangers and everybody that were in the courses that I went. I beat them all.
Wow.
Don't ask where they go.
It's all about land nav though. Understandably, is all about pace counts though.
Yeah, I
And
never understood the pace count.
My
thing.
pace counts were always spot on.
Really?
Straight through all the overland and not following roads, but I was smart enough to probably be like, okay, there's this intersection, but okay, and I just walk along the road. I look over, here's these rangers trying to stride through the forest. I'm like, you guys are idiots. Get over to my intersection. I'm like, yeah, it's just far this way, all right? Get right over, write down my little marker, keep on going. It was neat though, because the markers would be because you got to be pretty spot on, because from right here to that wall, there'd be another marker. If you get the wrong one, you're off. Your pace count, that's a very short distance for your pace count to
Yeah,
be
no
off.
shit.
You're going 3 or 4 miles or whatever it is between markers.
I never had to do that shit. I know the mechanics of it, but I've never had to do it.
Okay, so after a bit, the two of them, they have signs of life. They come to. They're covered in mud and filth and pustule drippings and so forth from the tree. But they otherwise don't seem to that worse for wear.
You can get the feathers now.
The creature is laying there in the muck and slime, sliced and dead.
You need bandage.
Are any of the
Nope.
feathers non-corrupted?
Didn't get touched.
Yeah, if you got touched, you would be
Yeah,
dead.
pretty much all the feathers on the left side.
I had Ulrich on my side.
I'll start picking feathers.
Pretty impressive.
Okay.
So many
Does the
Give me a survival roll.
The Ulrich charges.
does the bat leathery side, does it look like it's just because it's missing the feathers, or does it look like
It
a
looks
completely
like-
different animal?
It looks like a plucked chicken wing that has dried and partially decayed.
Gotcha.
Hell,
Not like
Do I hear voices?
No,
But I don't hear any more screeching.
you do not hear any more screeching.
But I don't hear.
Everybody's dead.
right. Problem solved.
I was just going
Um,
to tell you
All right, well, I'm going to the wagon.
that.
So when
Okay.
That's days
you,
away.
you salvage 16
Yeah.
of the feathers.
Yeah, we left that
so it
down.
looks like less of
Days away.
doesn't look like I was thinking it got shot out
thought
of
we
the
broke
sky
the
by
wagon.
either that gun or something. And
It
that's
has
what the
a
damage
it has
is.
a significant wound.
I
Most of the
tried to.
prior damage
You were one of the very
seems to be
specific
focused
ones.
right underneath the right armpit.
Does it
Okay.
look similar
I'm gonna
to
get lost in
the
the woods.
damage in my leg?
No,
Not from the same weapon, it seems like.
no, definitely not. This is much bigger. There's a large hole, maybe about this big, under its arm.
I will try to lift the arm and see if I can see if there's something in
How
there.
strong are you?
I'm curious as heck as what he's looking at.
I'll
What the hell are you
help
doing?
Yeah, strength 56.
Try to the dragon horde.
Oh,
Dragonheart? Okay.
We've taken the head.
Go for it.
Correct.
56.
56? Okay.
Trying to at least.
Yeah, with some effort, you leverage it up. There is where the skin and the blisters and everything sort of peel and tear, where it's sort of healed over isn't really the right term, but sort of along those lines. It looks like a badly infected wound that sort of covered itself over. Underneath the wing bone, underneath the shoulder, there's a large piece of stone, maybe 10 to 12 inches across, flecked with greenish glowing twinkles.
Let's take that with us.
I immediately check for magic.
Okay, doesn't have any magic.
Want to try to
It looks like the
Leverage it
flaky
out.
stuff that you had in that vial, doesn't it?
Warp stone.
What?
Warp stone.
That's not real.
You just fought a mutated griffin and a bunch of rats.
It
You
was
think
sick.
warp stone isn't real?
Griffin.
This is what this is it not?
I'm gonna say not.
not. I've never heard of a bat griffin.
It's a bear thunder chicken.
it's man.
It's the Warhammer equivalent of Thundar.
Yes. Yes.
There we go.
Or Voltron.
Yeah.
That's from
All
now
5
on.
creatures combined.
Yes.
This is a griffin, and for one,
We'll forever
that thing
reference this
presumably
creature as
would
that
cause
now,
it to
that.
mutate.
We're never now reference that creature as that.
That's Thundar?
Thunder chicken.
So this looks like an older wound. Wait, it's healed over and stuff.
It's, yeah, and again, it's not healed over. It is
Scabbed.
infected and scabbed over
Gotcha.
with blisters and
Not
so
healed,
forth.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems, I mean, even your rudimentary medical knowledge
Oh.
is enough to tell that this is what caused most of its pain and injury, and probably wasn't able to fly at that point.
The hell cannon did they shoot that out of?
Ooh, you think it's a cannonball?
I think it's a cannonball that they fired at it while it was entering the cave, hence causing the divot outside. It landed, crawled its way back into the cave, hence all the feathers, and fire scattered throughout the cave. Then they went in after it and died.
Where's the halfling? I gotta ask him about something if that's the case.
He was
Young lady, come
Yeah.
with me, please. I
Okay.
think we found your dad.
Okay.
I'm
She
gonna
goes with you.
make my way outside. He just told me that halfling.
You go outside. There's no sign of the halfling. The biscuit's sitting next to a bush.
All right. I'm gonna go over to Biscuit, and I'm gonna pet Biscuit, and I'm gonna be like, buddy, I need
That's great.
I need Tolman. I mean,
the wagon scale.
Can
Look
you-
directly at
yeah. Can you take me to Tolman? The whole time he's pointing at the bush, like, and I'm like, buddy, I really need you to help me out here. Take me to Tolman.
The bush says, "You look hurt."
I am, and now I'm worried
Why?
because what I got shot with, I believe a larger version of some. I'm assuming this spot in my leg is not healing, where I got shot
In the
at very
last 10
beginning.
minutes now.
No, well, yeah, from whenever we.
It's not healing, man.
When I got, yeah. Listen, usually.
The previous fight with the Skaven was literally like
Yeah.
20 minutes prior. It has
Right.
not healed in that
Yeah.
time.
But when you said it shot me,
Was everybody
it was
okay?
specifically it was in my leg, so
Yep.
it didn't
Oh, yeah.
pass through. So
Yeah.
I need you to look at this. I'm worried it's
All
the
right.
same type of warp storm
Absolutely,
that's
yeah.
damaging them.
Okay.
So
You,
take off
you pull
my
out your knife and dig into his leg.
greaves and
Yeah, I'll.
wait a minute. You shut your mouth. You tell me what you're gonna do. No, I'm
Not
just kidding.
that knife.
I have no idea.
Not that knife.
It might not be.
But that's your favorite knife.
You sure about
The
that?
sharpest and the key, and it's perfect for getting
So
in there.
remove bullets and arrows except to plus 20 medicine check.
That would be awesome.
Get 2 knives. Get him in
And
there.
you can
gotta
cut out
work
the
one.
infection with it.
Right.
Yeah, soak the infection into the knife.
No, 3 days off.
Oh, here, type it.
So, before we go to see this body, I like grab her by the shoulders and say, "Prepare yourself."
Okay.
It's not a pretty sight.
Okay.
Roll with them.
Okay. So the three of you head over there to check out the body.
Mhm.
You pull out your knife. Get to work. I'm going to assume you can extract the bullet without much difficulty since the knife seems very sharp.
Well, then
Um,
I have like an 80 skill.
You also feel more confident and your fear is gone at this point.
Good.
You suffer go with D10 wounds.
Okay.
And he extracts a small greenish rough stone. Looks sort of like a lava stone as far as its roughness, but it's flecked with tiny bits of green,
Same green.
roughly the size of what you would expect like a bullet or a shot shell to be.
Okay, so the green flecks.
Mhm.
When I pull it out, do they come off?
No.
Okay, so the odds that some of that may still be inside of him, minimal.
It's unlikely. I mean, it's like I said, it's a lava stone like consistency, so
Right.
it's somewhat flaky.
Yeah, and porous. and whatnot.
In the sunlight, the green is virtually not noticeable.
Nothing exists.
In the blood, in his leg and everything, it sort of shines.
There's not a lot of blood there.
Man, his leg's gonna be a glow stick.
Middle of the night, just.
Okay.
It's
I'll
weighty. It's
Crack
it's
it.
stone. Like I said, lava stone, but lava stones generally are pretty lightweight.
Mhm.
This is significantly heavier for its size than you would expect.
Okay. Well, I'll throw it in my pack and
Okay.
I'll study it more.
Okay.
So, is everybody else? I'm sure he briefs me on what happened in the cave.
Yeah.
Well,
So
what he remembers.
I remember seeing a bright light, and I was headed towards it, but then
That was the lantern.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe, but
With a,
yeah, but the creature was suffering a wound, kind of like in my leg, only much more significant.
and
So
you want me
whatever-
to cut it out of the creature?
No, I was just the creature's dead.
Oh.
I just didn't
Oh,
want it
okay.
to die. It looked like that was what was causing all the,
Cool.
and I don't want the same. If I would get rid of that, whatever it is.
Can I try to heal his wounds?
Looks good to you.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go inside. And... Sorry.
10 in roll for me. Go ahead.
But you feel great.
I feel fantastic. That's why I'm willing to go in the cave now.
4. Okay.
You're feeling brave.
Yeah.
Almost
How long
over.
does the fear last, by the way?
I knew these would come in handy
No,
eventually.
it fades fairly quickly after the combat.
Once the source of the fear is brutally murdered and its head chopped off right in front of you, I think the
Yeah.
fear probably kind of goes away pretty quickly.
Yeah, yours almost went away as soon as you pulled the bullet out.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right.
Were you wounded at all?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay,
I didn't need
so you
any
guys
hit
check the
points.
body with Veronica. She confirms yes, that is her dad. She's obviously distraught. She's horrified, etc., that he died. But she's happy that she knows what happened to him.
While we're in that corner,
Mhm.
and have a bit of a talk with him. Lay on as many magical intimidation effects as it can, because I know early on you stated they're like putting away the shadows, stuff like that, lowering magic presence,
Okay.
letting that all out, making myself as intimidating as possible.
Okay.
And I'm going to say,
Why?
Poor chick
Talk
screaming.
about what
Her
you
father
found.
brutally murdered in front of her. He walks
found
over and
a
starts
griffin
fucking mean mugging her.
and killed the group, had killed the group of hunters here. You found your father, and that's it. I'm going to attempt to try to intimidate her.
What is
Okay.
he doing with me right there?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so.
He goes full,
Hey.
full mage and tries to scare her into a
I will literally
different
get in
story.
his face.
Okay.
You'll leave her alone. She's suffering. She's mourning.
And she talks.
I don't care. Leave her be.
What?
Right now, she's mourning. Just understand, I'm not going to put up with you bullying a young girl.
I am saving her.
No, you're not.
Or I am not the only Grey Wizard at that house.
I
You
understand
think
that.
she will survive if she starts rambling?
If the Grey Wizard is intelligent at all, he'll understand.
He'll understand that she caused a massive panic in her city.
No.
That a bunch of her fellow hunters and a bunch
What do you
of
want to do?
civilians
No
were slaughtered
dragon
by
mark that you can find.
Rangers.
It's like
There is nothing, unfortunately.
All the hunters had common. There's no like
There-
family heirloom magic bow.
There is
It's broke right here.
there is a broken bow. Like I said, the bodies have quite a bit of gear as far as what they had. The creature doesn't look like it has collected any of it.
No,
Yeah.
not hide their existence
I
at
mean,
all.
realistically, from
Great.
what
What
looking
happens
around,
when it
it
comes
looks
back
like
to
this
Francis?
was using the cave purely
Well,
as a
believer?
place to hide,
Yes.
Yeah.
not its home.
I'm not concerned.
as far as I
I
can
mean,
tell.
We
has
killed
there
them
more
all.
like
Yeah.
rat bodies and stuff like that? Looks
No.
more.
Was
We never
specifically
really
because
know.
of the
There's no
route.
rat bodies other than the other two that you guys already found.
You shouldn't be saying that in front of her. Now she's going to go black.
Nobody would really know.
Right.
And maybe he would.
They don't know anything about
Trying to wrap up.
Now,
Okay.
that one that ran off, and I didn't get the time to say this in combat, the one ran off to a watchtower in the local region.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
I can. They're sentient creatures.
So,
How do you know it's a watchtower?
Yeah.
It said it itself.
Oh, you know the language they speak?
Yeah.
Yes, it's part of the career.
anyway,
Squeaky squeak.
I'm going to go ahead and grab
It's part
his
of my
body.
job.
Okay.
You want to be able to bury him, right? Or
Oh yeah, absolutely.
put my sword away, take the shield off, put it in.
Okay.
Hey.
You help assist retrieve it.
Who's grabbing the arms?
I point down at the
And
She,
bow.
she gathers his equipment as best she can. So
He was taking one.
that's not much of
Is
a
that
Back
repairable?
armed.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I mean, it's snapped in two in the middle of it.
Alright.
So
That's definitely not repairable.
yeah.
Quick glue.
Okay. Did you guys want to do anything else with the body of the creature or anything else here before you head back
Take
to
its head.
presumably the town?
Take
I'm
it.
gonna I want to do a medical examination.
And you're
Okay.
carrying the body.
So
Take
it
its head
apparently
first.
was wounded sometime. You guess in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
shaggy feathers.
It has a stone very similar to the bullet that was in
You
him,
want the-
except
you
about
want the
12
head.
inches in
you're
diameter.
carrying her dad.
That weighs about
hand.
80 pounds.
So I can't.
If I
move
can
it. I
carry
can't
it.
even lift.
No, you carve out the skin and the scar tissue and everything, and it eventually just sort of falls out.
Yeah.
And I mean the wolfkin has difficulty moving it. Okay, whatever it is, it looks very similar in consistency, but it, like I said, for a 10-inch bowling ball, it has a weight of about 80 pounds. Okay,
Is this thing metal?
some sort of stone.
Eog,
Okay.
her tails. Maybe that is. Does
Okay.
it look like a meteorite?
That's what I'm wondering if it's a meteorite.
Oh.
It's like volcanic stone.
So the head
I'm
weighs.
channeling Rolemaster.
I know.
So we need to bring that too.
Head weighs
Big
60
weapons,
pounds or so.
Sure.
What makes you
All right, because he's carrying.
No, I'd probably say lighter than that because it's bird based.
Okay.
So
Oh,
maybe
lighter.
40 or
For
50.
tales of
Okay.
some tribes.
Hollow bones.
Because he's
Finding
carrying the dad's
stones from the-
body.
from the
I'll
heavens.
carry the
With
head.
one of you, yeah,
Craft
you can
master
haul the head
weapon.
back.
I mean, it's master weapons.
With one of you, with effort, you could probably haul this stone back if you really want to.
Wow.
It has the same
This thing
green
resembling-
flecks in it. In the dark, they're quite noticeable to everybody, despite the mud and everything else on it.
So you think
And the creature is horribly infected,
Yeah.
you would say, radiating out from that wound.
You want to deal with the weapons
do
of the
you?
rats?
Okay.
Do what?
You want
So-
to deal with the weapons of the rats?
Stench
Your
like
leg.
this has got to be
Molly.
We need to inspect
It,
every
it smells like the body was about a week into post-death decay.
Yeah.
Most of the
So,
flesh that's
every day
been
I get to look at
been
this and
affected
find
and
it,
everything is actually
Find it.
necrotic
How to-
and was rotting away in addition to the
My new friend.
scar tissues and so forth. So the creature didn't have very long to live. It was obviously from the wound in massive pain.
Mhm.
How it got here, you don't know. But from your knowledge, assuming this is a griffin, they don't nest in caves.
Can we? I'm just gonna take a few minutes and like pluck.
Get the shiny Get the shiny ones.
Most of the feathers on the left wing are already removed. The rest of them are badly damaged or destroyed.
You really took all
I'll
of that.
share some with you. I've got 6.
So guess the Grey Guardian takes the
That's
Grey
fine.
feathers.
I was just.
They were rainbow feathers.
Yeah.
The other side wasn't.
The other side was Batwing.
Ooh, the bat. Well, but it's all pustule and all
Yeah,
that
it doesn't
stuff.
have any feathers on that side.
I know, but the even like the bat wings, the webbing of it is pustule and stuff, right? Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna try to. Does anybody have a sack?
It
Yeah,
won't fit a
there's sacks
sack.
in the wagon.
The wagon's in town. I have a sack.
And the bird is too big for a sack.
I'm just trying to get something to carry.
Oh, I got that. We got. He already said we got the head. It's fine.
No.
Stand.
We'll be able to get it.
Fucking circus
The
teeth.
Yeah.
I put the griffin in my
I'm
backpack.
not carrying it.
How many
Nobody wants to
encumbrance
drag
points
the
is it?
rock back with us.
Well, and that's my thought now.
You guys
is-
can't really haul it back
Right.
with what you have. I mean, even all of you working together, you wouldn't be able to haul it. You could take parts of it. Like, you guys have the head. You could take that.
I'm talking about the rock, the stone.
Oh, the rock, with some effort, yes, you could haul it back to town.
Okay.
Were the rats, do you think, coming in here to get
The
the
stone.
griffin or
No,
to
the
retrieve the
griffin.
stone?
No, I think they're getting the stone.
They were getting the Griffin.
No, we've got some experience with this, you guys. Come on now.
But they
All
want-
that green dust and stuff.
I
And
think it's the stone.
I think it's a stone too. They knew it came down here.
When they kill, I mean,
I don't see them having any reason to come down here and just murder a beast.
well,
for
to
no
finish it
reason.
off is my
And to
thought.
get the stone.
Because like it was just stated, they don't usually nest this area. They nest.
We need to bring it back.
Why
And
would,
it did.
why
It's
would
not
they?
candy.
Why would they let it become? a
Like I
crime?
said, two of you working
They
together
were
to
trying to
carry it
kill
back
it.
to town. I'll just
Yeah,
need to know who's going to do that.
If they shot it with the rock, then why would they let it become?
What's
a
your
crime?
strength?
That's less than
We'll treat
his.
the rock.
50. He's
That's
stronger.
still
You're
well
stronger than
above.
mine.
That's still well above average
Yeah,
humans.
yeah.
So
Well, I got the head. So.
one person could carry it. 80 pounds is.
It's not.
Why
80
are
pounds
we
isn't
taking
hard.
this?
80 concentrated pounds in the form of a bowling ball is challenging.
It's challenging.
It's very challenging. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that.
That's why I'm saying two
We'd
people
have to
trading
rig
on.
up. Yeah, you'd have to rig up a backpack.
Yeah, I'm not saying you guys can't do it. It's easy enough to do. I'm just looking for who are the two people working on it, trading it off, swapping it around, whatever, to get it back to town.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously it has green flex in.
Yeah, modern
There's
field
effects.
kit is anywhere between 80 and 120 pounds.
Why
Yeah,
would
but that's
they tie his
dispersed
back?
across your
Right,
body.
it's properly. It's
Yeah, oh
properly-
yeah, yeah. You've got Ellis packs and whatnot that disperse the.
They don't
I'm
say
just
here's,
saying.
here's your 80-pound bowling ball. Go to war.
Either way,
Anyway.
are your guys gonna do it? If not, I'd like them to take the body, and I will
Okay,
be
yeah.
one of the people working on the rock.
We'll take the body.
And I'll
Weighs
be
twice what I would.
carrying the rock. If I can do it alone, I'll do it alone.
Sure. Okay. And you, otherwise, you guys are done here. Nothing else
Yeah.
else going.
Yeah.
The rogue or the cat says he didn't find any dragon loot or anything like that. Cave otherwise
That's
seems abandoned.
depressing.
I know.
I mean, like I said, there is
Can you
canned
read-
weapons and other
would-
things from the hunters and creatures that have been in here. If you want to get some mundane things, but no, this creature, if it gathers any sort of loot, it hasn't stored it here.
Are we not burning the body?
There's no need to. It's dead.
Hey, there's a
Source-
cat
Oh,
in here
the
somewhere.
body of
There
the
is a cat
griffin?
somewhere.
There's a
Yeah.
cat in here
No,
somewhere. I know you like cats.
Yeah.
I would have no problem with you burning the body.
I gave you good luck.
Yeah, you can
Killed
burn it.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing
Okay.
it with us.
I'm burning the body.
How much oil do you have?
Well, in the wagon.
Back in town.
Not on me currently.
Tree sap.
Then you're not going to be able to burn it in a wet cave
It'll
in the
get-
mud.
Actually, you know what? The grub worms and everything. Make sure that are they going to eat it? Do they look like they're going to eat it?
In the last 10 or 15 minutes, no. I mean, the flies are gathered around, and certainly it has flies all over its wounds
It'll
already.
be decomposed quickly.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a head, so it's not likely to get back up as an undead.
Not likely.
Still possible.
bread for 8 freaking
I mean, we all know how these wounds heal fast, so.
Yeah. We've got the source of its infection and carried with us, so it's not going to continue to warp.
let's also consider the fact that that means the Skaven, the Ratmen, have a cannon that can shoot 8-pound balls with accuracy at flying
We're
objects.
assuming that's what
shooting sniper rifles at us. I feel like that's a given.
Yeah.
I mean, I have such great dodge skill, and they shot me
Why
right
are we
away.
going forth? I don't want to do this.
During the battle, I think I could make out the word outpost amidst their rants and
Okay.
ramblings.
Helpful?
Well,
Outpost.
let's
Oh,
get back to town.
Okay.
I don't want to go to the elf.
So you guys going to return to Glad Beach now?
Yes.
Okay. So we will wrap up here then and resume at the town as far as your next steps. Having recovered the stone and the creature's head and a bullet
Feel free to
and a bunch of feathers.
use all the.
So,
I'm feeling pretty infected, guys.
yes.